I'm still standing better than I ever did. Hello, hello, Guardians. I am Ransom Rider, and today I'm playing my favorite game, Destiny 2. I love it. I need it. I want more of it. Destiny 2. I'm a fan. Thank you, Bungie, for creating this wonderful world that we get to game in. Destiny 2. Well, in Destiny 1, I'm a double D gamer. Double D. I claim it. I own it. It's mine. I wear that title, above my head always. Havoc, it's good to see you. How are you, buddy? Hello, hello.
I'll,
All right, now I'm just setting up my monitors. Thank you for joining me. If you're here already, thank you. For those of you who have not joined in, come on. What's holding you back? Old Man Rogue, hello, hello. Quest, how are you? Hello, hello, hello. It's good to see you, Quest. Quest, did you get snow? I was wondering if Texas got any snow. It's always raining and the sun don't shine. Blame it on the rain. Millie Vanilli, you were loved. I didn't care if you were lip syncing or not. You were fantastic, Millie Vanilli. All right, I need to get into my channel, get in, get looking. All right, I'm going there now. I'm going. Thank you, Vol, for putting up some new little snippets for me called shorts. They are called shorts. Thank you. Thank you. Now, I see that Dwight is live. Dwight, I went to hang out with you and there was nobody there. I talked to you. I talked. I said hello. I said words. Nada. Quest, you did not. Fort Worth got some snow. Fort Worth got snow. That's
yeah.
amazing. That is amazing. Speakeasy Bob, did you get snow?
Howdy. No. I'm too
No.
far
Okay.
south.
I got snow. I put it up in a short. Somebody sent me a great little message and said, "You're patrolling in the EDZ. There's snow there."
Uh-huh.
More like patrolling the Plague Lands. If you played D1, you know the Plague Lands ate up with snow. Ate up with snow. Speakeasy Bob, content creator, live streamer, thank you so much for hanging out with me. It's good to see you, Speakeasy Bob. Quest, it's good to see you, Old Man Rogue, and of course Havoc. Very first member, the first person I ever played with in this game. Number one, Havoc Otter. Good to see you, Havoc Otter, and as always, thank you for creating that wonderful song that you made for me. It's available on my channel, No Mercy Mission. Thank you to all the people that have given that thousands upon thousands of listens on Spotify. Be sure to check it out wherever your music is streamed. No Mercy Mission by me, Ransom Rider, and everything was done by Havoc. By Havoc, I give him full credit, except for all my vocalizations, which made the song. We all know it. I'm just saying it out loud. It made the song. Lark, how are you, Lark? It's good to see you. All right, I need to go to the courtyard first. I'm getting a late start. Guardians, I got up this morning early. Okay, it was early. And I did the daily routine, getting a shower, making my hair look lustrous and lively. And, I even pulled out the blow dryer today. Yeah, it's cold out. And then I made my way downstairs to the main kitchen. And Guardians, I made gravy. I made gravy. Now, many of you know this. Lark says, I'm good. What are you up to today? I don't know, Lark. I'm going to get into something. I'm going to dig a hole somewhere in this solar system. But I made my way to the main kitchen, and there I found all the ingredients to make gravy from scratch, like real gravy. I didn't open a packet or nothing. And it was delicious, but like I've got a lot of it left over. What am I going to do with it? Probably take it out and give it to the pet possum that roams the neighborhood. Pet possum. I feel like we need a big O, some type of cue the music for the pet possum. I walked out
Ah,
on the back
we're
deck
getting there.
a few days ago. Lo and behold, the pet possum was eating some of the bird food. And I thought, pet possum is hungry. So maybe I'll take. Now, it's not really a pet, it is a wild animal. Do not approach the pet possum. And I need to take out some. I need to take something out for the pet possum. It's cold.
Underway.
You know, it was really, really cold last night. And I'm a friend of the animals. I am a friend to the animals. Not in just words, but also in deeds. The pet possum needs something good to eat. Now, I am angry at the pet possums that have lived in my neighborhood. They've been here longer than I have. You know, I'm lucky enough to live in a park, and you can see part of the park in one of my short videos from yesterday. I guess it was yesterday. And I was out in the snow. But you can see that's one of the parks that I was in. And Nikki Satz, indeed, I wore my Crocs out there. Did my feet stay warm and toasty? No, they did not. My feet were not warm and toasty. I had Crocs on and 3.5 inches of snow. But it still was a real fun time. Now, I like Slide Shot and I like Bipod because it gives me 2 in the chamber. I think that my friend Jason said, delete it now. Don't take a second look. Do not pass go. Do not collect $500. I think you used to collect $200, but things are different. We need $500 now. Okay, any of these that I want to get. Slide Shot, Bipod, Rhyme Stealer, Vorpal. I'm going to just take this for right now. Dragonfly, Firing Line, Explosive Payload.
Oh, God, Rogue.
Where are you going, Havoc? Where are you going?
Nowhere. I said, oh, God, Rogue. Because she's dealing with the fires.
Oh,
Or
Rogue,
fire.
you're in L.A.? Rogue, oh my gosh, I know. You know,
I was gonna make a
Rogue,
joke, but it's probably not
I
done
hope
right now.
that people, their
That's awful.
lives are intact. First and foremost, I want people to live through the devastation. But, it's
I cannot
horrifying to
imagine.
me. I watched last night and I was just horrified. The real world is so shocking just every time we turn around. Rogue,
really
be
is.
safe.
Yeah.
California, just when I think like they're over and it can't get any worse, something like that happens. Rogue, be safe. I used to stay a lot lucky enough to have stayed at the Wilshire Grand on Wilshire Boulevard. And I used to walk down to a little restaurant that was just, ancient. It was ancient.
How can I help?
And I would always get like the home fries, which is like these big old chunky potatoes that they fry and put seasoning salt on. And, I would get some type of egg to go with my home fries. But what was that place called? Oh, I used to know, but it's not far from Wilshire Boulevard and Wilshire Grand. There was a great little Korean restaurant down there that I just loved. But is the Hollywood sign, is it still there? The first time I ever flew out there, I was loafing around, and I thought, oh, it'll be so lovely to fly to LA, go over to Hollywood and pretend like I'm somebody. I'm somebody. Somebody that I used to know. Cue the music. But I did enjoy myself, the tar pits, just being a tourist, getting to hang out, fighting the traffic to make it into West Hollywood and go to all those wonderful places. And the first time I ever saw the Hollywood sign, it was like a dream. I kid you not, Guardians. I kid you not. I was in my vehicle. I hired a driver to take me around. I don't ever like driving in any of those places, but I had a fantastic driver, and my driver was taking me around. Just, an early car tour, because I had just arrived that day, got checked in my hotel, and wanted to see the sights. Just a drive-by. And man, oh man, that Hollywood sign, when I first saw that, I just felt like this is it. This is where the rich, beautiful people live. They live in these Hollywood Hills. They live in the Beverly Hills. I'm here. I am where the rich and famous people live, the powerful people. Because Guardians, ultimately, being wealthy, wealth and fame, very different. Havoc and I have discussed this. Havoc's in my live stream chat in Discord right now. Monster Beast, hello, hello. And we've talked about it, fame versus wealth. Fame can get you immediate seating in a 5-star restaurant, Michelin starred. And wealth really cannot. You can have $1 billion in the bank, and if nobody knows who you are, you're going to have to grease some palms if you want to cut in line. You're going to have to make sure that somebody's happy with maybe if the place is prestigious and desirable, you might have to slip them several $100s to get in. And if you're famous, often you can walk right by that. You can walk right by it. Meaning they see you, they know who you are recognized, and you go in. You go right in. Taylor Swift don't wait at a restaurant. They take her right in, and they give her a private booth in the back. It's because of who she is. Not much how much money she's got. Of course, we know she's a billionaire. Taylor, thank you for standing up for the little people, the artists, those musicians that need a champion to light the way. Taylor, thank you. Now, okay, I need to go see Ido and pick up anything I can for her today. Guardians, we're just talking about life. We're discussing it. I don't remember what Havoc's viewpoint was, but, what's that, Havoc?
I don't either.
Whatever, Havoc will often he will assume the mantle of whatever's opposite of Ransom. That's what Havoc does, whatever's opposite.
That's funny because I was going to say the same thing.
Now listen, Guardians,
whatever you were fighting against is what I was.
We will be totally on the same page and 100% agreement. But if I verbalize my opinion about it, even though Havoc's 100% with me,
I don't know what
he will jump on the opposite side to try to destroy my viewpoint. And good luck, Havoc. Maybe out of all these years, I have possibly conceded maybe one argument. So even though he has more revives inside of Destiny 2 than I do, I've won more arguments. That's what counts. That's what counts. Although I don't think Havoc had the bravery of heart to try my gravy this morning, and it was so good. It was so good. Before I came up for the live stream, Guardians, I said, "Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna get, a big spoonful of this gravy because it had sausage in it. I'm a carnivore, and it had sausage in it. I guess I still need a Tomb Flake. These are a conundrum.
Final Fantasy 14 because
you're playing Final Fantasy 14.
I need to figure out where to get glamour prisms, and I'm sure I could buy them on the market, but I don't know how to look for them. But I've run out of inventory space. Literally all my spots are full. My saddlebags are full. My 2 retrainers or whatever they're called.
Well, can't you buy more in that game?
My personal bags are full. I don't want to though. So I need to sell off all the stuff that I have, or turn it into like little glamours that I could like keep.
Quest, you can leverage your fame to move up into the wealth category. Yes, I totally agree with you. Sometimes you can be famous and, die poverty-stricken, though. It happens. K-Fizz, hello, how are you?
Rather have, probably well.
The
I don't
thing
wanna
that
be like-
fame and wealth have in common, they
I'm
can
not meant to
both be
be, like,
fleeting.
in the
They can
spotlight.
both be fleeting. All right, I'm
Makes
flying
sense.
over here. I'm going to go over and see Petra. She and I were friends. She was
Yeah.
at the ceremony when I was knighted by the Queen, Queen Mara. All right, I'm booking it. I'm booking it. And I am live on YouTube, so thank you,
Yeah.
Guardians. I see some YouTube symbols in chat. What does everybody think about how these content creators are
Here
streaming
they are.
Warframe? I
found
joined
them, guys.
Warframe back in 2018 at the behest of Havoc. Havoc came to me and he said,
That's
I
good.
behest you to
That was-
join Warframe.
Well, I think what did you say? Because it was at the time that the movement was still really awful, and each of the Warframes
It was
had their own.
2018. It was back in 2018, I believe. And man, that's been so long
May have
ago
been earlier
now.
than that.
Years. That's a long time in the gaming world, where games often may have a week to a month, of being desirable.
Greetings.
Hey, I found my glamour prisms, but I don't know how to use them.
So I have played Warframe for a long time, but I'm glad that people are jumping into Warframe.
Still
It's
fighting
worthy.
the good fight,
It's
I
free. Guardians, if you haven't played Warframe, yeah, it's good. It is good. Material nodes gathered. Should I pick that up? All right, I'll just Petra. I'm gonna grab a few of these. These better not be obscure. Can't complete
wanna
this
do
unless
that.
you launch a special mission. Now, speaking of special mission, I want to warm up inside of the Nightfall. The Nightfall. Austin, I still, I don't know that my love for Destiny 1 and 2 will ever diminish. May there come a day where I won't play as much? Absolutely. But for that day to happen, I will need to find something else that's really entertaining. And Guardians, the funny thing about it, really, the funny thing about it is when you get older, it's harder for a game to catch your attention. Now, if there's anybody out there over the age of 30 or 40 or 50 even, and we'll just keep on climbing, if you're out there, do you find it harder to be engaged by a game and its gameplay, its mechanics, its storyline? I feel like...
Have you played the new... Has anyone played the new 1999 stuff? Because it looked excellent. I just haven't gotten around to playing it for Warframe.
I think some of the streamers are definitely hard into 1999.
I know, but I don't want to watch them.
I would think Mactix is hard into
Have somebody I know.
1999. Astacross picked up Warframe. Lucky 10p is streaming Warframe.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about Astacross doing that the other day, which is a surprise. No, Warframe's a really good one, and it's got a lot of content.
Lark says you should play Spider-Man again. Lark,
Oh, yeah,
what
you do
are
need to
your...
finish that.
Now, I know Lark is very young. Lark, you're young. What are your 3 favorite games, Lark? What are your 3 favorite? I know there are a lot of you out there that have played hundreds of games, if not
What am I looking
thousands.
for?
If I go back to my youth, I can say, now I don't just mean the digital age, okay? Tic-tac-toe, it counts. It counts. But I, have played in the digital age, not as many as, I will never, let's just call it out, I will never have as many games played as Havoc does. I mean, it's...
No, he definitely won't.
It's mind-boggling the number of games that Havoc has spent money on.
I definitely have an addiction to gaming. I like games. I like almost all games that I've played. I actually really enjoy, but that's cool.
What?
Have I finished the
Hang
game?
on
I
a
don't
minute.
know. We'll
Rewind
see.
the digital. I'm going to need to hear that again as we peruse through your library of dead titles. What did you say?
Dead titles.
What did you say?
They're only dead because I've probably played through most 90-something%. Usually when I get finished or tired of something, it's about like 98%, and I never get like that last 2%. Like the final bosses of things are probably not something I've done, but I have Remnant. I love Remnant. I thought Remnant 2 was excellent, and it is excellent.
I loved Remnant 2.
I really hope that they do something bigger with just what they did with 2, exactly, just bigger. For the next one. So.
Vol, how are you? Vol was the second person I ever played with inside this game.
Do they have to be a specific franchise? Is fine. Whatever works. The Witcher series was excellent. I think those were great. Skyrim, Oblivion, all the Elder Scrolls. Elder Scrolls Online was okay, but they like basically rewrote the history. So if you're like the history Oblivion or Elder Scrolls stuff, then probably won't do that.
I played Elder Scrolls Online for a minute,
but I like the mechanics. Some of the mechanics on there are not bad at all. But if you're looking for like, I really do think Final Fantasy XIV has kind of the best mechanics for an MMO currently, but I haven't really played any current MMOs. I don't even know what's out there really. I know Amazon tried to do Ethereum or what was it? I recently downloaded the trial. Mind you, I played the game for like maybe 120 hours, so I already knew what it was. But I tried to download the trial on my PlayStation, and I looked at it and I was like, nah, I don't want to get into that again. But I also, because we started Final Fantasy back up. But Ethereum or something. It was okay. I liked it, but it was
Ethereum.
Fair.
Old Man Rogue says that Aztecross. Let's see. Is it Old Man Rogue that said that? They have moved. My chat has moved.
Soul series and Elden Ring. Oh yeah, Elden Ring was excellent. That's another game I haven't finished though, so I can't really say one way or the other. But what I did play was awesome. I loved it. I think it's Skyrim, just you got a sweatier. Skyrim, but sweaty. Battlefront 2 was good. Borderlands, Warframe, StarCraft was great. Oblivion.
There's a lot of them that I played. I did like Revenant. I liked Spider-Man. I did. I enjoyed it. Sometimes movement speed can play havoc.
Hey,
see what I did there? See what I did? Dad joke. Sometimes
that was more of a dad joke than actual joke.
So, I have a sense of humor. I just proved it.
Silly. Okay.
Sometimes, the movement can really bother me in ways I don't like to be bothered. Movement, it's a thing. It is a thing.
God, I'm gonna need somebody to explain how this is playing. I need to get rid of all of this trash. The thing is, I'm trying to also keep in mind that I was thinking, and I'm probably not gonna do this, but last night I was thinking that I was gonna get all my classes and stuff to 100 on Final Fantasy. Mind you, there's like 30 plus, or let me see, I don't even know. There's a lot of classes.
Well, Zemo has been playing Final Fantasy. I wish Zemo would stream it. Stream it, Zemo.
Yeah,
stream it.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm actually gonna do the full 100 though. That seems like a big commitment, and way more over than what I want to pay for. But the campaign itself for Dawntrail has been excellent. I think it's been really good. I've paid zero attention, but the mechanics and the gameplay have been really good. So I couldn't tell you at all what's going on. It looks pretty. They've got a lot of pretty areas. And stuff for those.
Do more slides. I need to do more slides.
It kind of depends on what you're into. The only things I don't play are like racing games, car games. sports games I'm not really into.
You know, I was thinking, should I do Forza? Should I get into Forza?
Oh, I thought about that, but then I was like, just get into Grand Theft Auto. Get used to driving around because it's not.
Grand Theft Auto has such horrible loosey-goosey controls.
Yeah, but it's, you know, got like 100 and something thousand people watching it all the time, so you never know. Well, not right now. Marvel Rivals has absolutely swept gamers up.
Marvel
apparently.
Rival baked the
It's
cake
good.
and ate it too.
I like that one too. It's good. And I'm not really a big fan of Overwatch, so I don't know. But yeah, Marvel Rivals is great. I'm excited for to try and get back into it.
I need to play Marvel Rivals.
Yeah, it's downloaded and everything. I had to fix your computer for it, and then you never used it.
Well, I've been meaning to get around to it. Stop rushing me. Stop rushing me.
There's no rush.
Don't be a Russian. All right, you don't really have to fool with that guy. He serves
did it
no
really?
purpose.
Is Mr. What's his face in there now? Mr. Penn, how do you find time to play these games doing so much music? I have a lot of screens up, and I also have ADHD. So
When you
like
walk in there, it looks
multitasking.
like a NASA display from a current Hollywood movie.
Yeah, I do a little bit of everything at once to try and stay distracted. Because I don't, I need to probably see a doctor about it, honestly.
Jason, it's good to see you. How are you, buddy? How are you?
Put a lot
Look,
of
if you're
screens.
able to balance 10 or 15 different things, go for it. Go
It's a
for
lot of
it.
sound at once.
I am all about that. I struggle to, you know, do two things.
Oh, I'm gonna have to just put
Chat
the
and
inventory
play.
management
It's
on
a
hold.
struggle. It's a struggle.
I want to go. Not that I need the XP bonus from my card.
This shotgun really has excellent range. How dare you, sir?
When's the new season? Is it already started?
3 weeks.
Oh, in 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
This, I guess they're not gonna do these anymore like this. I don't know, Guardians. I mean, we're told that they're gonna go to a different. And I love this. I've had no problem with this at all. But I am gonna say that these were also
Let me update my
short.
game.
I mean, it was just so short. I mean, there were
Okay,
how many
so-
lines of dialogue? Like maybe 15, and 5 that counted. We're gonna need more. We are gonna need more. I'm on that wagon. You know, circle the wagons. It really, there needed to be more content here. It just all
Painkillers.
ended so quickly.
There's our tech in. You ready?
Oh my gosh, Z-Tizzle, I'm gonna play some trials. I'm gonna be in there, in it to win it.
You know, what rhymes with pride? Rival. I feel like you should probably play it. Trials is dead. There's only cheaters apparently, and
Well, Trials is not dead. I just can't win any.
oh, an update has been done.
Now, I did look at the list of cheaters that they presented from last weekend, and it was substantial.
But I like gaming. I have definitely enjoyed talking to people about it, and hearing their ventures in gaming as well. I think it's a
Yay, Death
equalizer.
Proof. I'll take it. It's
Of sorts.
mine.
Watch yourself.
and music. A lot of aspirin.
That is crazy town. I was far enough away from
Oh
that.
my god, you were not far enough away from that at
I
all.
was 2
You
or
were
3 feet
literally
away
right
from
there and you
that.
stopped the floor.
What's the blast radius on this weapon? Oh, 100. 100,
I don't think
100.
it could have been 20, and I think it still would have gotten you there.
Don't be slinging fire my way, or the highway. All right, I just blasted him because I had to. He got hateful with me. All right, right here. I'm right here, Mr. A36.
Is this updating? Like, what is this doing? It said update.
Right here, Guardians. Throw it to me.
Oh my god, how big of an update? Oh, it is update.
I'm gonna blast her in the face.
He's Buster.
She's been blasted. She's been blasted. All right, we cleared quite a few of these out.
Hey, there's another Doc there. Doc Smile or something. Don't we know a Doc? We know a Doc.
Z-Tizzle, I only care for some of the weapons I can get. That's the only reason why I've been playing after I get God rolls.
You know,
I hear you, Z-Tizzle.
I know I keep saying, like, game after game that I think you would like, but I think you would also like Black Ops 6, Ransom.
Do you know that I've watched you play like Black Ops 6, and I thought to myself, there's possibility there. There is possibility.
After about a week or so, you would be slaying out. I think it would be so funny to watch. Not like haha at you, but with you. It would be. I think it'd be
I
fun.
don't mind if I get some, a giggle here and there from a mistake. It's how you learn. You gotta stick your finger into the light socket before you decide it's no good. It's no good. It's no good.
Not real life. Some scrapes and scraps. However, yeah, it's in a video game.
It don't matter how far away you stand. What? I made that beforehand. I'm making a poor showing with these teammates that I don't know.
My legs hurt. I hate having legs. They just are awkward and in the way.
Quest, I know. Tizzle, I got tomorrow's answer with tracking module and cluster bomb, which I love. And I did get several other of the weapons. Some I deleted at the suggestion from, friends of mine. Nikki and Zatu said, get rid of them, dump them. And I deleted a lot of them. I did. Here I go again on my own.
I'm sure the chat and stuff is still pretty toxic, but I usually leave all that stuff off because if I start talking, I cannot shoot and aim to save my life.
I have listened to the chat and some of that, and it's really
it's just so toxic. Which, you know what? That's fine. Go be toxic. I don't want to see it. Go have fun. Be you. But nothing.
It is a sad state of affairs. They will trash and dash, and that's not right. That's not right. Okay, Guardians, take that orb. Take it and be the river.
The amount of skins and stuff that they have in BO6 after the first season came out was insane. And I logged in the other day and I was just like, wow, it's like 120 something massive library of skins and stuff. And they all look so freaking good. I hate it. I hate it. And yeah, okay, skins aren't pay to win, but really they are. Because we all know, as Ransom famously says, you gotta look good. Good.
You're kidding me. He's dead again? That's not possible, sir. That's not possible. I just got you up. Alright, but that is going to my numbers. Alright, I'm going to grab this again. Somebody throw it. He jumped off? What is up with this guy?
I think we should build a game, design a game. Everyone else is doing it. I think we could do it. We're gonna need art design, so like Mango, just Mango. She'll be the graphic designer for the whole thing. And then we'll need like PvP people to I don't know. Or maybe PvE people, and then we could get that dude. Does that dude play PvP? Get him for that stuff.
But Havoc, you need to get in here and get your story missions completed. Now, I'm unanimous in that.
Am
Vol,
probably
you probably
not
need
gonna
to
do
just
that.
work on your story missions. Get the exotic shotgun.
Just
Get in,
Probably
get out.
not.
Get in, get out.
I am probably just gonna
Boom
watch
in your
for
face,
the remainder
man.
of my
Get on out
Destiny
of here.
career. I am done with it.
Do what?
I said I'm probably just gonna watch for the remainder of my Destiny career.
That is not the case, Mr.
Watch and
Otter.
judge.
Mr. Otter, that's not the case. You don't just stand by and watch as the darkness eats us
I'm
alive.
tired. I'm an old man guardian now.
We
I'm
stand
still
up. We
asleep at the
push
tower. I've been
back.
asleep at the tower for years now.
Wow, A was
waking
really
up.
working it. A, you were working it. Doc Smiley, I don't know why you ended up dead so many times right there, buddy. I don't know.
Okay.
I need to
Why you
inspect
dead?
Guardian. He had a 103 on resilience, a 101 on discipline. What was up with all that? You look good, Guardian. You've got good numbers. I don't know what happened. Maybe he was away from the keyboard. Vol's gonna wait till Frontiers. I think Vol got on just a couple of days ago and did a couple of things to remain relevant.
Oh, probably.
Relevant.
Yeah. It seems like it's running fine. Y'all are doing fine. I saw a lot of people on the other day. I forgot when it was, but it was recent. I was like,
But
okay.
now, Guardians,
That is a
on a
surprise,
serious
'cause,
note, there are people that haven't played in over 3 months, 4 months.
Yeah,
I
I
saw
was
some
looking at
people
that. I
in
was like,
there
oh,
at
snap.
5 months, and the clan is getting ready to do a cleanup. And Havoc, if you could check on Nicky Sats to make sure he's got Coterie Knight status.
Oh, yeah, I wanted to ask about that. Okay.
I don't know what
I
Coterie
can't
Knight
do that.
entails.
That's Ball's position. I gave him.
But we need to make sure that Nikki's
At
wearing
least
the
to
emblem,
physically
the
promote
banner.
her.
Coterie Knight. Because there's so few of us Coterie Knights left.
What? Yes, because we're dropping like flies.
I know. And Catra, if you're out there, Cat, get in here and start playing.
Oh,
you know
I
we
sent
love
her-
you, Cat.
It's so funny you say that. She called me randomly, and I don't think, she didn't mean to, but I think it was through not FaceTime. It was like Facebook or something, which I didn't know you could do. But she called me via something.
Why did
and
she
I
call
didn't-
you?
I don't. Well, on the phone, I guess. And I don't know how it worked out. I was asleep or something. I don't know. I was busy. I'm awful. I'm absolutely. If you're not texting me, I'm not replying to you. Like, you gotta text me. I'm sorry. I don't like phone calls. But anyway, she tried calling me. I didn't. I don't know how, but I didn't pick up. And then I sent her a message, and I've not heard back from her yet. But I sent her a message like last night. So it's funny you say Cat. Yeah, I don't know. what's
Well,
going
I
on
went
with
through
her.
the
Last I
clan
heard, she got, like, a
roster,
new job or
and
whatever.
it's there's several people that haven't played in a very long time, and I think they've
Oh, I
probably
should've
just
probably done an ad there.
they've left the Destiny community.
Well, it's down to like what, 12,000 players, 13. I don't want to rain on.
Like
the
I said,
Destiny
there's
vote,
very
but it's like
few of us
13,000
Destiny
of us
players
left,
that
so-
remain.
Take a moment to
There's very few of us.
the
Yeah,
Zavala
it's,
still play Word
kinda
Clash.
sad.
You do not know this game?
What?
Nonsense.
K-Fizz, I hear you. I know. These missions have been so minute. They've just been so
Listen,
minute, really.
Hold a book. It must be very soft, very gentle.
Saint 14, how are your pigeons? How are
It is
your
difficult to
pigeons?
walk in a single day. You will
Now,
face
did I
many
have
foes.
did these just disappear and they were halfway filled out? No, I have them for what? 16 minutes. 16 minutes.
Destiny isn't making any easier to. I know, it's just, I don't know what it is. Like, it's just like after 10 years of them repeating repeats, it's just like, okay, I don't know. How many of that? Like, I was, it was like 2 solstices or whatever ago. I was like, yeah, it's gonna change. It'll be totally different or whatever it was, and it's just the same. Like, ugh.
What's the
But
same?
you know, I'm not hating on Bungie or Destiny rather. I am hating on Bungie. I think Bungie should be doing a way better job, but I know that they've fallen apart because of all the issues and cars and scandals and whatnot.
Well, look, 2.3
But-
or $2.5 million worth of cars does not go through billions, almost 4 billion. Somebody somewhere there got the moolah. They've got the moolah and they're rolling in it. They are rolling in the moolah.
Cactus and Ransom played the other day. They tried talking to each other, but there was some type of mic issue, and we never could figure it out. I like
Cactus
Cactus.
plays regularly.
Yeah.
Quest,
He's a
Cactus,
cactus.
and I, we went through some missions together just a few days back, and we had a blast. But I'm on PC, he's on console, and just
He's prickly.
for some reason,
I like him though. He's fun.
for some reason, we
I hope
weren't
he's doing
able
well.
to
Hey,
really
Quest.
communicate.
Hey.
Yeah, I hope he's doing well. I know he's, in Florida or the Panhandle or something.
Otherwise,
So
it's
He's in the Panhandle of Florida. Panhandle.
teach me some.
Is this any good?
One day I will teach you some of my old ones.
Stunning a champion. Grants increased range and stability. That's what I want. Range and stability. Be stable.
but maybe we can get Vol or somebody though.
Guardian?
I think it was. I think it came down to like a PlayStation versus PC thing, and when you switch to PC, like he had, I think, console only on because of we used to PvP a lot on console or whatever, and it was a big difference going up against console versus PCs.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
oh man,
that could
Rogue!
be a
I was
remnant
so
of that.
happy because I hadn't talked to Cactus in ages. It had been ages,
Hey, Lark.
and I'm a big fan of. I'm a big fan of Cactus. He's our oldest member. I think Cactus is, like 84, 85 at this point. So he's been around the block, and he's retired serviceman. So I
Not
just
quite been able
have,
to talk to him
a
yet,
lot
but
of
we may.
respect for him. A lot of respect for him. As a gamer, as a person, in the real world, Cactus, hats off to you. Now, I am going to go into this Trials of Osiris. Don't judge me. I've got just a few moments to fill out some of these bounties that are going to disappear, and they're partially
Oh.
filled out. Don't let them go to waste. Use them. Use them. But now, really, I know Guardians, but we need to get in and raid because sometimes the trip to the destination is better than the destination, right? And by that I mean a good raid with friends is a good time. Good raid, good times. Now,
I had fun with the Vow of the Disciple.
Vow of the Disciple, I love that. Quest, did we?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
had
now wait a
fun. It
minute.
was-
We
it was
did
pretty
finish
easy,
it. Were
man.
you there that night, Quest, when we finished it?
Yep.
Okay.
And that was
I
my
th-
first clear.
Oh, that was your first clear, and that's shocking to me because you're really kind of a hardcore gamer. So I feel like you should have had those, under your belt because you play a lot. You play a lot, and you're good.
For the
Sometimes you
longest
can.
time, sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, well, just for the longest time before I joined your clan, I was pretty much just a lone wolf, so I didn't really have anybody to raid with. And I was like, I'll just stick to my PvE medium stuff because it was pretty much just me and my brother playing together, and I would only play when he would play. So
Now, Quest,
Welcome
does your
to the
brother live
tribe
in
of
Texas with you? Is he in Texas?
yeah,
Or is
does.
he-
lives on the
or is he
northern
in
side-
Florida,
he lives on the
somewhere
northern
else?
side of Houston, and I'm on the south side of Houston.
Okay, all right. That makes it good because you guys can hang out sometime if you wanted to.
Yeah, I see him fairly often whenever I'm off work.
I always wanted to have a brother, and I've got one, but there's absolutely zero, nothing there,
The other
nothing.
team will cry.
I was the youngest in my family, and we were all 4 years apart, Guardians, and I don't know, just something went awry that we never had any type of connection or friendship, really, nada. So it would be nice to have had a brother to hang out with.
This is your fight to win.
Okay, I punched him, but I got laminated. Laminated.
Not matter.
I should have used my weapon. I should have switched to my shotgun. I had time to shoot him in the face. Bang in your face, Mr. Yosty Man.
You tell the rest.
I don't know what language that is, and I don't know what Yosty Man means, but he took me down. You know, I ran into a Guardian several years back that said, oh, you know, he took you to the woodshed. I had no idea what that meant. I had no idea what being taken to the woodshed meant. But that basically means, you know, we got whooped. We got whooped. And yeah, I got whooped. I'm not embarrassed about it. These things happen. Somebody has to come out on top.
Your enemies are down. Your ally is back in the fight.
Okay, I got to revive. I got to revive. Okay, I thought I actually got some points there. It says 0, but I revived my teammate. Jack, how are you, buddy? How are you? Jack, can you hear me? All right, I'm looking. It's 1-1. This game is tied. Who will be victorious? Who will ascend to the throne temporarily?
1 minute left, my friend. Only one enemy is left.
Yes, Guardians!
Hey,
Woo!
punch bullets everywhere.
Got one! Got one!
Still racing.
1. I got 1.
The opposing team is trailing. Stay ahead.
But I had 250 points. You know, I keep that up and we'll melt the butter on this cornbread. Let's get on in here. Now, you know, Guardians, there is one thing they want right now. Heavy.
Only one enemy is left.
Yes! Got one!
Giving their ghosts a lot of
Seek the flag. Seek the flag. Alright, I did indeed get
You
one.
are setting the
But I need to
Very
be
good.
faster. And what am I talking about a shotgun? I don't even have a shotgun in.
Only one enemy is left.
One enemy. I'll cover the ghost. I will cover the revive. I'm
One
going to
minute
cover
left.
something.
You are all that's left.
I'm all that's left. Both my members are down. Woo! Come on now. Come on. Got it.
Your enemies are down.
Oh, he was angry. I saw the look on his face. Shock and dismay.
Focus. Match point.
He
You
checked
are
my
but a step
KD
from
and realized they're no threat. There are no threat. I changed my weapons. I changed it up. This is the multi-mock, and it possibly could be a good one.
Guardian, it is you alone. Be brave.
I'm the last Guardian standing? What's my team doing? We just needed one win.
Takes the next.
One
Seems like your team is
win
defeating
or
the enemy.
another. All right, I feel like I needed the shotgun.
Match point.
This
Your
could come
team
down to a
stands
boxing match at the flag.
Strong.
And I don't know what my team was. I saw brilliance for a half a second, and then it disappeared.
Only one enemy is left.
Standing over there with his sniper rifle. Who are you? Who are you? I can't see him, yet a bullet flew and hit me?
One ally is left.
No! Guardians! No! I can breathe. I can breathe. I held my breath for 15 minutes on that one. 6 strange coin. I did see Zer this weekend. If you haven't seen Zer, go see Zer. Sometimes he has really good stuff. It's been surprising. Wow. Dark Star, you light up the night sky. I'm here for the look. And Erz, E-R-Z, Erz, you look good. How did I do there? I got 4. That's a huge improvement over the last one. ERZ got 11. You did well, ERZ. You did well. Now, did I get anything quest-wise? I got 1. And look, these are... I've got 4 minutes. Get into the next one. Get in there. Take them down. Trials of Osiris. This is PvP. Destiny 2. Only the strong will survive. Claim your glory. Vol, thank you so much for that. You've been good to my channel, Vol. Thank you for that. Vol says, Quest, I hope to get on soon. I need to get some stuff done. Old Man Rogue says, hey, Jack. Jack of all trades. Jack of all trades. Guardians, everybody around the world, Guardians, whatever you're having, let's drink together. Today, mine is black coffee, but now I have said to myself, this evening, you're going to fix some tea. You are going to fix some tea, because I've been drinking too much coffee. And, you know, I think you're supposed to just have basically like 2 cups. But I drink it black. I don't drink it the way I'd love to drink it. You know, I would like that big stainless steel cup with like, you know, an 8-second pour of sugar, granulated white, the absolute most horrible stuff for you.
To the trial.
With a lot of like half and half cream.
Okay, no.
And a little bit of vanilla flavor and turn it into a milkshake. Yeah, I like it like that. The next time Eva comes into town, I'm going to make her, you know, a cold press coffee. That's what you're going to get, Eva.
You are eager to be.
And I made her an iced coffee recently, but I'm going to make her a cold press coffee. I'm going to pull my cold press machine out, and I'm going to get it ready for her.
Oh, Ransom, if you haven't tried coffee, try some coffee black. Put some Mexican hot chocolate mix into it, and then throw some baby marshmallows into it. No sugar added, and it's pretty good.
It's good.
Yeah.
Whoa, my teammate roasted him with a fusion rifle. Opponents eliminated. We laminated them. Thank you, JD. Thank you. I went to school with JD. That could be him. That could be him. Hello, JD. Quest, thank you for that. I'd probably need to make that recipe on my channel. I could live stream it, and you could come and hang out and tell me what what I need to use for the recipe.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Oh, Guardians, I see red marks.
One minute left, my friend. Only one enemy is left.
Got one. Got one. I'm stealth mode.
Only one ally is left. It is in their hands now.
Duality. Duality. That's Master Saifu.
Only one ally is left. It is in their hands now.
No, we got eliminated? I thought that was the last guy. It's 1-1. I took 2 down?
This time
Guardians.
will not continue.
I know. I'm glowing. I'm glowing. I got 2 that time, but I really thought we had them. I thought that was, you know, like the last one, and my teammate was going for it. How? Duality. You know, I'd like some good duality. But I'm going to have to put a shotgun on. And if I change this, will this penalize me?
Only one enemy is left.
JD, get him. Get him, JD. But he could get the revive.
No way.
Come on now, JD. Get the revive. Ooh,
Opponent
he
down.
lived.
Do it again.
And that gave me Skull Shock Alert. Skull Shock Alert. I do feel like I need Slayer's Fang in here. I'm doing a little bit better today. Yeah, a little bit. One way or another. I'm going to go back to multi-mock. I mean, it didn't have hit, Guardians. Are people loving this thing? Do I just have, you know, a bad version?
Guardian, it is you alone. Be brave.
I mean, I like multi-mock.
Okay. You know, look, my teammates, we all know that everybody goes for the heavy. And they ran out there, and what happened to them? They got cooked. Rice Cooker, you were cooked. You were cooked. Your rice is dry and lumpy. All right, now JD's out there. JD, give them no mercy. And it did take everything away from me when I switched the weapon. Is a simple switching of the weapon enough to pull everything?
Left, my friend. Only one enemy is left.
Laminated. We laminated them. I'm going to shoot that little green ghost he left dangling there in the sky. Your dangler. Okay, I got one.
The opposing team is trailing. Stay ahead.
So this is 3-2. This is tight, Guardians. The outcome is unknown. It's unknown.
Ah man, Mr. Fantastic is a little
Only one
word that I
enemy is
cannot
left.
say, I guess, at this
Your
minute.
ally is back in the fight. Opponent revived.
No.
You are all that's left.
Itch.
Your
Without
fight.
with an extra
Oh,
pepper
yeah.
or two.
Oh, man, I got him with the
Yeah.
shotgun, but I was too far
Stand
away.
back up. Opponent revived.
It's 3-3. Rice Cooker. Rice Cooker, come on now, buddy. Come on. Pull it together. You know, here I am barking that out, Guardians, as,
Oh
you
my
know,
God.
I'm tragically untrained in this. I'm untrained. He had heavy. I thought when you changed over to the next round, you didn't carry your heavy with you. Am I mistaken? Oh, no, that was Jotun. That was Jotun, so that's possible.
1 minute left.
That's a move of desperation, but they got us.
The
They
next
laminated
round
us.
will be yours. Show them.
That's basically like being preserved in carbonite.
Oh my god, guys.
Opponents have match point, but you can still win.
Match point. They have match point. You know, I change a weapon and it pulls away everything. You know, I guess that's one of those little tricks of the trade. Now, we know they're going to push for the flag. I got a lot of damage on him, but I'm down.
Only one.
Go,
enemy
Rice
left.
Cooker, go.
Only
Oh,
one
man.
ally is
He
left.
got DFA Adept. I deleted that alone. They got it. They won
Your
it.
enemy is down.
No, is it 4-4? There's still opportunity for victory.
It is match point.
Reach
Your
and
time.
grab it, Guardians. Pull it from their clutches. He had a bubble and he put it here.
Only one enemy is left. Only one
Holy
ally is left.
moly with duality. Holy moly. No. No. Oh my gosh. Defeat.
Next time, my
I
friend.
knew he was going to come through the door, but duality's got a really fantastic range on it. Is it better range than my beautiful, glorious Slayer's Fang?
Take heart.
That deserves a look. That's a deep dive into exotic shotguns. Guardians, well played. You did great. Rice cooker. You know, you work on that recipe, buddy, and you'll have table service for everybody straight out of the cooker. Rice cooker. They gave nothing. They gave nothing. That's all right. Some people are so dead serious about this, they go straight into the next one. Quest is drinking green tea. I have some green tea down. I have some clover tea. I am going to start making some videos about some teas that I enjoy. You know, I was traveling in China a few years ago, and I was, you know, hopping to some of the bigger cities by high-speed train and by boat. I took a boat trip on the Guangzhou River. I had a good time, and there were so many teas available that I it's like, how many tea leaves are there in this world? Different varieties. I didn't know there were so many because I grew up basically with like black pekoe and oolong and green tea and a few of those. But, you know, in China, all of a sudden, when I said, you know, I would like tea service, they brought out a book, a novel. And you'd have to like flip through the pages, and it was all so confusing. Like, what do you do when you've got that many choices? You've got a lot of choices. What did I do? I searched for black tea. That's what I searched for because I was thinking, oh no, I could get a tea here that might leave me, you know, just feeling like, yuck, I don't like this. I don't like this tea at all. I'm turning that in. I'm turning that in. Now, that leaves me with 3 of these. I lost any of the others because they would have disappeared when I came back to orbit. You know, I dilly-dallied and did not get these filled out in time. That's all there is to it. Now, I probably need to go see and check out with Mr. Saint to see if there's something else I can pick up. Guardians, I'm going to say this. Those weren't, like, they weren't horrible. I guess I'm so low on the totem pole that I don't really get booked in. I've won 9 rounds. I don't get booked in with anybody where the game feels like I'm good enough and they put me up against someone that's using artificial means to win a game. So that's good that there was nobody like that. Because last weekend, I got ZK Mushroom. And, you know, there were several other, like we went up against Math Class. And the folks I was playing with last week, I think Jason played with me. And Quest, did you play with me at all last weekend?
Yeah, and we got destroyed.
Yeah, it was so rotten. But then, you know, I was talking to ZK inside of Twitter, you know, X, and ZK said inside of X that he never made it to the lighthouse. And I really consider him the level of player where, like, you know, you're kind of surprised that he didn't make it to the lighthouse. But then they posted a list of people that did things that you can't do if you're playing the game legitimately. Like, you don't get 2 supers. You don't get to shoot your rocket launcher 5 times. You know, that kind of thing. The obvious artificial AI you know, encroachment into the game where it makes you a hero when in reality You probably have a
Guard,
KD like
the
mine.
trials of Osiris have returned.
Okay, I can
am
pick
your
up a lot
tournament
of these.
organizer. Come and fight.
Now, what I
Take
want to
this
do
with care,
is
see it
pace myself.
I wish
At my
you well.
advanced age of decrepitude, you
Your
really
hat
have to,
decrepitude.
you have to pace yourself. And by pace yourself, I mean, you know, mix in some other activities, Guardians. You got to mix it in. You know, I love a good hamburger, but do I want hamburger every single day? No, I don't. You know, I like my hamburger pan seared in a scorching hot cast iron pan. I want it seared on both sides, Guardians, back in ancient times. On occasion, very rare occasion, my father would head to the kitchen. And I always knew this is going to be tragic. You know, when my father heads to the kitchen, there's going to be a mess. My mother will not be happy. And it could be either really delicious or it could be something that we're going to give to the puppy dog outside. But my father, on occasion, would head into the kitchen, proceed over to the refrigerators and pick up something like hamburger. And he would pull out, you know, the biggest iron skillet. It didn't matter if he was making one hamburger or two hamburgers. He always reached for that big, massive iron skillet. And he had to dig way back in the drawer for that. And he would. And my father would turn that oven up on blast. It would be on blast, and there'd be smoke, you know, boiling up to the extraction unit. And it would be like, holy moly, what is my father doing in there? And he would hand pat a burger and slam it down into that superheated skillet. It was one moment from being lava, the skillet was. And he would sear that hamburger on both sides, throw a little salt and pepper on it, and it would be plated for you with no regard to a side. You know, my father felt like if you had a good pan-seared hamburger, that's all you needed. That is all you needed. And he would pan-sear the heck out of them. And it would have like a little bit of crust on both sides where it was seared so crispy. And Guardians, I absolutely loved them. They were delicious. It was a treat. I rarely got it because my mother preferred for my father not to be in the kitchen. Don't come in here because I don't want to have to clean up your mess later. So, and my mother was a phenomenal cook, and Guardians, my grandparents really made sure that I had cooking lessons so that when I got out and about in the real world, I could grill a cheese and I could flip a burger. And I'm grateful to them for that. And I miss my father's wonderful pan-seared, hand-patted burgers. You did the best. You did the best. But when I initially got back into the kitchen, after being out of it really for what seemed like years, you know, your career, traveling, just work stood in the way of getting into the kitchen. And I love to get in the kitchen. And I just got back into the kitchen to make some Destiny recipes. And Guardians, like KitchenAid mixers, who designed that thing? Who designed it? I don't know who designed it. Can I go into another Grandmaster and live and stand it? KitchenAid, call me. I got some tips for you. I want to say this. Now, some of you may cook, some of you may not, but this can apply to everyone if you ever do find your way in a kitchen staring at a mixer. Those things are so aggressively designed wrong. I feel like they sat down and said, how can we confuse everyone on this mixer? You know, what can we do to make this a challenge and make it proprietary? You know, like this is the only one. No other part will fit unless you get a KitchenAid. So I was working with a KitchenAid mixer, doing a Destiny recipe. You know, Vol, my video editor, cut everything out. Like you didn't see it. But I had the hand mixer, just, a simple hand mixer. Now, I grew up in the glory days of kitchen appliances. You held the mixer like this, and you rotated it like this with gears. And, the faster you rotated, the faster they would beat, and you could blend whatever you needed to do that way. That's how I grew up. And I got a hold of this KitchenAid mixer. I'm calling it by name, KitchenAid. And they could all be this way. I don't know. But I was trying to put the little beaters on it. I'm not sure exactly what they're called. We just call them beaters back home. And I was putting the beaters in. None of it made sense. I couldn't get them to lock. They both fit. It didn't matter which beater you were holding. They fit on either side. You turn the mixer up, the beaters would fall out. And I'm like, why is this not designed in a way that there can be no mistakes? Like, why isn't one of the beaters, the end, a square, and the end of the other one a triangle? And when you turn the mixer up, KitchenAid, I hope you're listening. When you turn the mixer up, there's a square, which means the square beater goes there, and a triangle, the triangle beater goes there. Done. There's no guesswork. Nada. And that just was so frustrating to me. I don't know. It just irritated me to no end. I had a few choice words, no cuss words, but just choice words for KitchenAid. And I told Vol, I said, this is madness. I am going to tweet them. I'm going to send them a message and say, why has this been designed in a way where nobody can figure it out? Nobody. It should be just able to fit one way. And Guardians, throughout life, I have encountered a lot of, different situations in my life where things should have been designed to fit one way. Not 12 ways with 11 of them being wrong. I just want one way. One way. I'm going to take that exotic. So that's my little soapbox about mixers. It might apply to mini mixers. I don't know. I don't know.
Eververse has it.
Old Man Rose says, can you spell that? Playing solo is best. I don't know. It's pretty hard to solo some of that stuff, Old Man Rogue. It's difficult. It is difficult. Although I watch Vendetta, I watch Special Hero, I watch Hetty, and there's several others of you out there that I stop into when you're playing Destiny. And I sit back, I grab a beverage, I watch you push back the darkness. And so many of them are able to do these one-man. They're superstars. They're superstars. I've often felt like, Guardians, that out there somewhere, cue the music.
They got 34 killed.
Calm down. You calm down. You're not inside of Destiny. Those kills don't count.
I'm sweating.
Those kills don't count. Who are you playing?
Go to the hospital.
Are you in Final Fantasy?
No, Marvel Rivals.
Oh my! The cartoon game.
Good job.
Guardians, I
it's
do
more comic
love.
booky, I guess.
I love the
Comic book
Marvel
art
heroes, and I do need to get inside of Marvel and play.
Right,
All right, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? I like this one, excavation site.
I feel like you'd make a good Groot.
A Groot.
Yeah.
You want me to be a tree? Be a tree.
No, I want you to be the tank. You could be the tank, our tank. It's basically what you're used to anyway. He throws down walls. He doesn't really do a bubble, but...
Okay, so if you swap exotic, it drains all your energy, all your ability energy. Is it same over here? Yeah. Don't swap exotics. Now, I know from having had some excellent instructors throughout my life. I've had good ones. I've had some rotten instructors. I've had some good... What's it saying I need... Speakeasy Bob doesn't have a trials passage. But I've had some really good ones, and I know, check the instructions before you go in. Check the instructions. And right here, this says, swapping exotic armor drains all ability energy. Exotic armor. To win, your team must become the last guardian standing by defeating the entire opposing team or capturing the zone. When on an unflawed card, matchmaking does not utilize skill. When on a flawed card, matchmaking prefers players with similar weekly performance in Trials of Osiris. Who's printing these lies? Who is printing these lies? That can't possibly be the case. I would not have been matched against some of these people that I have been matched against. But I don't remember swapping exotic armor. I mean, I did swap an exotic weapon. Are they counting it as the same thing? Are they just meaning anything that you swap exotic-wise, you're going to have to start over? You would have to start over. I thought I just checked this off. This, I guess, was competitive.
Wish I remembered my camera.
So I'm getting close to having this one completed. Do I have any of these other than Queen of Metal? Hello, Queen of Metal. It is good to see you. How are you? Queen of Metal, I wished you had your original name that I met you under, which I think was Queen of Metal. I think I met you under Queen of Metal. Now, let me go over here and look. Destinations. Do I have anything? Did I click off the one for Vanguard? I did. I haven't played a lick in Gambit, so there really shouldn't be... Oh, there's a couple here.
Gross.
So, you know, I could go in and do this and complete Gambit. The Pathfinder, that is. I could complete the Pathfinder. Do I have anything on the Pathfinder inside the Pale Heart? Pathfinder, where are you? I thought there was a Pathfinder. Here it is. It needs to be in the same place across the board. Across the board. All right, let's go in and continue just to shake it up. Shake before serving. Let's go into a Nightfall. Oh, Queen of Metal, you did a 24-hour trials and you just got out of the ER? You wore yourself out inside of trials. Is that what happened? Or you were dehydrated? You know, playing that much game, 24 hours, you could become dehydrated. Dehydration can make you, you know, from what I've read, I am not a doctor nor an expert, but give you headaches, you know, disoriented. It makes you feel lethargic. Word of the day, lethargic. It's just not good. Drink beverages, water in particular. Rula, it is good to see you. I've been playing Trials of Osiris, and I'm swapping it up with just the regular old Nightfall. And I'm having a good time with it. I'm having a good time with it. Let's see. I want to switch to something else. Man, oh man, tomorrow's answer is so good.
We're approaching the temple, Petra.
Copy that. Standing by.
I'm liking this shotgun. Am I set up to take advantage fully of it? How dare you, sir?
We're heading inside now.
Well done, Guardians. Well done. Be the river. Be the river. Speakeasy Bob, thank you for joining me, buddy. It's good to see you. Speakeasy Bob, content creator, live streamer, guardian extraordinaire. Thank you. Thank you for being here. I want to thank you. Thank you for being a friend. This used to be littered with enemies. There were Taken galore here. Taken galore. Whee! I went to the ER because of my new
This is
muscles.
an elevator. Clear the room. I'll get it working.
I don't know what that means, Queen of Metal. I don't know what that means. Speakeasy Bob, I'm going to throw you this big orb. Hacking, hacking, hacking. I'm going to bend down right here and pick this up. Oh, your muscles were weakened from playing so much? Is that what it was? Got to get out of the chair. Out of the chair. Queen of Metal, way back when, I had been working. It had been a very long, like 14-hour day. You know, I came in and was just absolutely, I was absolutely wore out. I fell asleep.
Guardian down.
I fell asleep on my pillow, my bed, just the wrong way. The wrong way. And man, I woke up that next morning. I couldn't hardly move my neck. I could not move my neck. Cap, this is coming to you. Well, maybe not. So I couldn't hardly move my neck, and when I did try to move it, it totally just made me nauseous. That's how bad it was. It was bad. And I called a friend of mine who was a physical therapist, an extremely good physical therapist, and I said, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to come into your office. And he said, get over here immediately, Ransom. I'll see you. And I went over to the office, walked right in. It was presidential. It was presidential. I walked right into the office, and boy, oh boy. He said, sit down in the chair. And I sat down in the chair, and he hooked me up to some wires and a machine, and he started some type of electric pulse into my neck. And Guardians, within 10 minutes, it was like nothing had ever happened. And I think if, you know, I hadn't had friends in physical therapy in a state-of-the-art office, I would have probably been in misery for, you know, a week or two. I really feel like it would have been a week or two. Tomorrow's answer is good. It is real good. So, thank you to, you know, having a friend in the biz. A friend in the biz. Why did that close up? Closed up like a clamshell. Wow, whatever that weapon is, that did some damage. That put the hurt on him. Now, I really am going to save my super for the ogre on the other side. Speakeasy Bob's rocking it. You rock it, Speakeasy Bob. Rocket Man. But I want to get the old ogre over here. Wow. Everything's dead. DED dead. As in, they're not coming back from that. Stop! Stop hitting me! These little guys were twins. Let's separate them.
Twins.
Twins!
Twins. Look out.
Love that reload. Love it. Alright, we don't need to mess with that old guy over there. Let's just head on down into this pit of vipers. Or den of snakes. It's a witch, wizard, warlock, whatever you want to call it. We all know what really lives in this hole. A witch. That hit me. That hit me. I'm going to need the name of that orb and your identification number. Alright, I'm booking it. I'm booking it. Uh-huh. Now, I guess we want to try to get all of them taken out here. Shielded by the light. Speakeasy Bob's rocking it. I'm running. I'm running. And just like that, there were none. All right, I am really popping these. These Pathfinders, they're just, you know, they're coming up like crazy. Like tears and rain. Who said it? Who said it? Famous movie line. Like tears and rain. Alright, I am running. Speakeasy Bob is way on down there.
There's our tech in. You ready?
I'm going to be joining allies. Joining allies. Oh man, I almost touched down. Queen of Metal, how are you feeling now? Don't you laugh at me. This is this year's fashions, girl. You're wearing stuff from 10 years ago. All right. Oh, man. Oh, I got it. Where is she?
Watch that debris.
Watch that debris. We have a debris field. I don't know how. I mean, I had an axe in my hand. How did that get me like that? One way
Oh my gosh.
or another. They're gonna get you one way. Queen of Metal, I'm glad you're feeling better. Glad you are feeling better. Thank you, Cap. Should that be a Captain? What? That stayed there forever. I'm right here, Cap. I'm right here. Oh, look at this. And he did it again. He did it again. She's on the run.
We've got her on the run. Keep it
We've
up.
got her on the run. There was a long time there, Guardians, where this deliberately or glitched, I don't know which, brought you in backwards. Alright, I had to do that, Guardians. I had to do it. Oh, Vol, you are on it. Roy Batty said that. Now, let's make it a little bit more challenging. What movie was Roy Batty in? What movie? It's considered a classic. Roy Batty. She hit me. I see you, ma'am. Get on out of here. Get on up. She blasted me so many times I was dazed. I was confused. I was Batty. Now, where was Roy Batty? What movie did he become famous in? Oh, Vol, you gave it away. Blade Runner. Yes, the original Blade Runner. I like the voiceover. You know, Harrison Ford and Ridley Scott. Calm down. The voiceover was good. I liked it in its original release. You know, I was a fan. Okay, she got me. She did it. You know, had I had a grapple, I would have been A-okay there.
Oh my god, what am I doing?
I had no grapple. I had no grapple. Thank you, Vol. Thank you for participating in today's survey. Roy Batty. If you answered correctly, press 1 now. Cap, I'm going to throw this to you. Cap didn't get it. Where's Speakeasy Bob? Speakeasy Bob, I'm throwing it to you.
What am I doing?
And she went immune. New York City. All right, where are they all at? Give me something good, Cap. Give me something good. Ah, 1,000 feet below to the land of the lost. Marshall, Will, and Holly on an Exploring Edition. Or Explora Edition. Something, the words right there, they're a little bit vague. Alright, I got exotics. I got a plug 1. I do have a plug 1 adept. Plug 1 adept. Let's give these out. Cap, you did great. Speakeasy Bob, you were phenomenal. You were phenomenal. I did 120.
Oh
Speakeasy Bob did 95. Cap did 51. I created 39 orbs. Create orbs. Your teammates can get their super back faster. All right, now let me look. I want to say that I saw a unclaimed challenge pop up. Complete any nightfall on advanced difficulty or higher. Bonus progress is granted. I was looking thinking, what's that noise? And it's my computer system. The fan kicked on. The fan kicked on. Calm down,
really?
fan. Calm down. Defeat Scorned with void damage in Gambit or Vanguard operations. This is an XP double plus. It's a double plus. And Guardians, you want more double pluses in your life. Extra, read all about it. That kind of thing. In a single life, calibrate auto rifles against any target, scout rifle, submachine gun, grenade launcher. So I've got double there with scout rifle. I've got a machine gun. Scout rifle. Let's do this. And machine gun. Let's try this multi-mock again. And then, I'm going to put a sword on for just good times. Good times. I'm going to remove this, and I'm going to put in the Doom Fang Pauldrons. This is really going to be beneficial on Void, right? It's going to be beneficial. So, I've got double Void on. So, all this stuff still works. Yes, this is all going to be good to go. Good to go. Now, what are we going to do? I feel like I need to just finish that. So let's run through a couple of these that are just normal. But Guardians, I am going to forewarn, if some of these pop in that I'm not a fan of, I'm going to pull out. I'm going to pull out. If you're not having a good time, pull out. Get out of there early and then move on to something else. Ah, that coffee is so good. All right, now let's see what we got. If this is one of those where everybody's behind a shield, it's on Nessus. I'm looking at you. Then I'm gonna move out. Move out. Don't mess around. Move out. Guardians, do I smell ether? Do I smell? No way. We just did this. Why would we do this on normal when we could just as easily do it on the Nightfall version? Oh, Queen of Metal, you got a new look. You got a new look. Where is Queen of Metal? Let's take a look at Queen of Metal. Oh, Queen of Metal, you look good. You look real good. Take them down, Queen of Metal. Show them what the light can do. Okay, now let's try this again. Let's try it again. Queen of Metal, you always look good, though. You're always shiny and bright. Vanguard Ops, we're going to give you another try. I don't want to go into that one on, the Dreaming City. I don't want to be in there. I'm going to do something else. All right. I'm going to try this chapstick again. Every time I try it tastes like medicine. Let's see if it's the same way today. Tastes like medicine. Raspberry lemonade. Someday, Guardians, I keep hoping I'll try it and it will be tasty goodness. Tasty, like real lemonade. There's hints of lemonade, but it's very synthetic. Very synthetic. All right, Minbob going in again. Push back the darkness. Guardians, don't ever hesitate. This is the one I was talking about. This is it. Nessus, everybody's shielded. I don't want a part of it. I want no part of it. Don't be a part of this. Okay, let's give it another try. We're going to wait just a minute so that person that we went in with can be like, okay, you know, they're putting somebody else in here with me. It'll take him a while to get to the battle because he's going to have to walk a long way or grab a sparrow to get to the main battle. We're going to give it one more try, and then we'll move to something else if I can't get this to, you know, function correctly. Function correctly, game. Well, it's Saturday. Everybody at Bungie's got the day off, right? Their big facility, it's empty out there. It's empty. So they probably just got a couple of strikes set. What are you giggling about, Havoc? What are you doing? What are you up to? You found a new chocobo.
Oh no.
Chocobo. Okay, I'm with
Mr. Fantastic
Speakeasy
is
Bob.
being not so nice to Invisible Woman.
Speakeasy Bob is a full member of Coterie of Arms. Thank you, Speakeasy Bob, for hanging out with me. Guardians, I need to finish what? I need to finish like a dungeon, a couple of other things that I need to, you know, move along. Complete Vespers Host Dungeon Solo. And complete the most recently released raid on Master Difficulty. Golly. Holy milk cow, Batman. We're going to need cream in this coffee. Now, that is something, you know, am I interested in doing that? I keep telling myself every season, just do it. Go in. Do it. Now's the best time. It's never going to be better. And, I like this one, the Glassway.
We're not strangers anymore.
And then what happens is, you know, I don't really get around to getting it done.
Elizabeth it is.
And then before you
And
know
once
it,
again,
these
I prefer
2-year-long seasons, I know, they're not that long.
what's
They
our
just
plan?
feel that long.
Despite our best
They're
efforts,
over.
Escape Within
They're
remains
over, and I
active
have
thanks
done
to
nothing.
Oris. Destroying it loses us
Dwight,
vital
I
link
came
to
in to
Vex.
see you. It said you were
For
live
another
streaming.
time, perhaps. For now,
Dwight,
we need to
I
focus
came
on
in,
stopping
I
any
chatted for
further
a while.
incursions from the
It was a black screen.
Understood. We'll take care of it.
And, you know, nothing, I never saw you. I never got to talk to you. But Dwight, hello, and welcome in. I was trying to support you, fellow Guardian. I was trying to support you. All right, I'm getting a few orbs. I forgot that I changed out of my favorite weapons. Orbs keep on falling. Dwight says, I fell asleep during that live stream. Dwight, I knew something had to be wrong. I thought Dwight may not know that he's live streaming right now. You know, I thought, well, you could have hit the wrong button. Oh, he's still up. Oh, Queen of Metal, you reached 100 flawless. Congratulations, Queen of Metal. Dwight says too many Lost Sector runs. I hear you, Dwight. I hear you. I've got one lost sector that I need to run. You know, one. Boom in your face. Boom.
Oh, lordy.
Havoc, what are you up to? You're no good. You're no good.
Playing
When
marbles.
Havoc's laughing, something evil encroaches.
I don't know about that.
Yeah,
Here we
you
are
took
again,
somebody
Picking
down.
up
You did
another of
something.
Clovis Bray's
No.
misses.
I'm sure wherever he is, he's laughing at us.
You
He's the
defeated
reason
an
this is here in
opponent
the
who
first
was
place.
worthy.
The darkness told him to build the portal. It's his fault the Vex invaded.
Thank you,
His fault so
Restream
many
Bot.
people
Thank
died.
you.
I did everything
Guardians,
I could to
thank you.
help.
100 chat
Still wasn't
messages.
enough.
I always love
There's
seeing
no
that come
use in
up.
quantifying the help you give.
Did I
Any
miss?
amount is
Did
enough.
Lark ever give us
You can
her
far more than
favorite
most.
games?
And it's only just begun. Little light.
So I,
I know she
didn't know
said-
if I was doing franchises or just specific games.
Oh, just just what franchise, whatever. All of them are good. Or if you've got, you may have a
well,
lot.
obviously
You can do
Destiny.
franchise and single episode games.
Say Destiny, Assassin's Creed. I've really been getting into The Witcher.
So good. I really like the.
Yeah.
Lark,
like-
I am looking forward to the new Witcher coming out. I streamed Witcher for a little while, and then they demonetized me. I don't know
Definitely didn't
why.
use Witcher.
I guess Witcher was too sexy, too violent. I don't know what the deal was, but they definitely demonetized my channel for the. Lark, they don't really give specific reasons. Like they just tell you you've been demonetized, and so I didn't stream it anymore. But I liked Witcher. What's the smell? I always, think about when he talks about,
Oh, gooseberries, lilac and gooseberries.
yeah, lilac and gooseberries. It's like, give me a lilac and gooseberry. I want to smell it. Well, that and I got stuck in the castle and couldn't find my way out. Might have been another reason.
Mr. Fantastic, I can heal you from the wall, through the wall.
Oh, that's right. You're playing marbles.
Yes, excellent. It's really good. I mean,
I'm playing with somebody, and I have a hunch it's Speakeasy Bob that's absolutely destroying the enemies of mankind. Show them what the light can do, Speakeasy Bob. When the dust settles, only Speakeasy Bob and I shall remain. Woo! Light of the Traveler, Light of the Traveler. Havoc, where's my new battle song?
I don't know. We need to write it.
I've been asking for over a year now.
I know, the other one took some time though, too.
I wrote a lot of words. I put a lot of words on paper.
Oh, yeah.
Well, digital. Digital, really, Guardians. Wow, look at that sniper. That's right. Jump on down here. Meet your maker. They could have been on a ship right now, outbound, leaving this solar system forever. Now, Guardians, I heard rumor. I did hear rumor. I read rumor. Okay, maybe that's better. I read rumor that they think that maybe we're going to have an adventure to Reese. I don't believe it. I don't believe it one bit.
You know what to do.
I don't think we're gonna hop into a super ship, and I don't think not a one of us will head to Reeds. But that's what they're saying. I think Paul Tassi mentioned it. And, you know, Paul Tassi is a respected journalist for Forbes. You know, I always pretend he's got a snazzy opening scene on his YouTube channel. But I don't know if I agree with Paul about it this time, Guardians. I really don't. That wyvern, get out of here. You're not invited. This is where shoot to loot comes in so handy. She's immune. Woo, they got angry. I thought they'd never leave. Alright, it got quiet in here. We are in the Glassway. Guardians, in case you missed it, I did go find the Tree of Life inside the Glassway. But, you know, not deep in the Glassway like we are right now, but in the Glassway. Don't you be spewing hate at me, ma'am. I see your minions, and I'll raise you my own. Alright, let me see if I can pick up some orbs and get my super going. That got her. That got her. Get out of here. Your programming's bad.
That's the last of them, Elizabeth.
Good riddance, evil bastards.
You
Until next
tell
time.
them. You tell them, Miss Bray. Ditto what she said. Ditto. Dwight, I absolutely love Slayer's Fang. I'm a fan. I've got 411 enemies defeated on it already. You know, probably need to get a few more. You know, I need there to be more. I just like area denial a lot this season. Let's move this out. Make way. Guardians, yesterday there was an exclusive stream on Twitch with music. If you missed it, it is no longer available. You know, I can't save those when I have music like that. But boy, I had a really good time. It was a good time. Joybringer Ninja Monkey. You brought joy. Joy in the sun. Seasons in the sun. How does that song go? Ninja Monkey with 114, 36 orbs created. I had 87 with 30 orbs. Speakeasy Bob with 58 and 7 orbs. I need to look at my build and try to get, you know, more orbs rolling on the ground. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Uh-huh. Dwight, you're using it with a build right now? Right now. I do really, really like it. It just seems to work wonders. Let's switch back to this. No backup plans. Shotgun final blows grant an overshield. But on this, void damage grants a bonus to void weapons. Which one's better? That's the question, Guardians. Which one is better? I am curious about it. I am curious indeed. Let's get some recovery on this thing. Recovery. This seems like that should be less. Yeah. And then I can do recovery on this again. Oh man, I just ruined my strength though. Let's get strength back up. So discipline. It's discipline I need to work on. Why is that so high though? I don't need this discipline, right? So I could do this full recovery. That did it. That evened it out. And then resilience is still way too high. But I do have triple 100s. Triple 100s. All right, we're going back in. I'm still hanging out with Bob. Dwight, you've got it on right now. I'm going to take a look. I will take a look, Guardians. This is Dwight, content creator, live streamer, Guardian extraordinaire. Dwight has the triple 100s with no backup plans. 103 on resilience. Oh, I like this one. I like it a lot. 101 on discipline. 102 on strength. Using Lost Signal, Area Denial Frame, Slayer's Fang, and Falling Guillotine. Falling Guillotine. Wow, Dwight, we have some of the same stuff on. We're twins.
Xivu Arath's battle song emboldens her soldiers. End it.
Oh my gosh, Crazy is down here by himself. Crazy, didn't you see that we were having a moment? It was a chat moment. I got you, Crazy. I got you. Such a thing of beauty. Where's the Death Tongue Chorister? We don't get it in this version. Look at all of them. I don't think I've ever seen this many come to the party. Rasputin, we be friends. Rasputin's trying to kill me. And just like that, the battlefield was clear. The work of a Titan is done. Woohoo!
You're welcome.
Alright, let's make sure everything's reloaded. Now be aware, Guardians, as we enter this hole, you're going to think, ooh, this is a good time. But right down here, you're going to run into trouble. Screams. Screams. They await and they are deadly. They will kill the fun. Rob Bennett, how are you, buddy? Hello, hello. But Guardians, thank everyone who gave me a thumbs up on my trip into the real world. I appreciate it. Screed, you stink of ether. Get out of my face. Watch that shotgun. Look at my overshield. I'm downright glowing. Wow, Speakeasy Bob. Show him who's boss. Don't take that. Hubcap Annie, we got your number. 8675309. Annie, we got your number. All we got to do is change a few words. Change a few words. Now, if we stay out here long enough, the ghost doesn't get interrupted. We can speed this little mission along. Speed it along. I don't know what he was glowing in my face for, but bye. Slice and dice. I'm like a moolie. A moolie. Guardians, what's the most frightening kitchen utensil? A moolie.
What is that? I would say it's one of those mandolin things.
That's what I'm talking about. A mandolin.
Oh. Is that what it's called?
Well, there was a trade name. They were called moolie way back when. But it's a mandolin. They're frightening. I can't even watch somebody use those. If I see somebody pull out a mandolin, I don't look. I turn the other way.
Not the music kind either.
Look at all of this. Abomination? Oh, man. Hubcap Annie. She put one on me. Get out of here, Hubcap Annie.
Okay. I love it.
Guardians, this is lovely. I mean, this is so lovely. Now, I know, I have been told, I have read that. I've looked in social media and found out. Thank you. I missed who that was. I missed who it was. But I have read that, you know, they have maxed out on the number of enemies that they can cram into this stuff. So, you know, we're almost at peak. Like, there's not going to be... These aren't going to be re-envisioned a week from now, a month from now, and there'll be like 100 other enemies popped in. This is kind of where it's at. Now, that was unfortunate that our teammate went down there twice. And, you know, get back up, teammate. You can do it. You can do it. Just avoid the lasers.
You know what to do, Guardian.
That one shouldn't have got away. All right, we got him. Oh, somebody already got the nugget? The almond has been taken? All right, I see Speakeasy Bob at the right. He will bring another almond. And I do see Crazy Denzel. Speakeasy Bob, let me know if you need a hand. I'm right here. And Guardians, don't be concerned about using your super here, because we get to rally the flag. Or maybe we don't on this version. Bawis, hello, hello.
Vault open. All right, Malahayati.
Malahayati. Who names their baby that? Rasputin names his baby that. Mala Hayati. Do you think the kids gave her a hard time at preschool? Did they just call her Molly? Did they just call her Molly? Stop running! And of course he does that to me. Immune, immune. Wow, the reload on this thing, Dwight, it's a beautiful thing. It is beautiful. Guardians, if you don't have this, you need it. Oh, I need to be picking these up and making a deposit. Look at all of them laying around here. I need to be better about duplication. Sir, I just want the orb. I'm here to pick that up. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. But I do like, you know, enemies coming at me. Where did he go? Where are you, sir? Who put those stairs there? Scream! That one's just standing there, lobbing arrows at me.
This is where we
Well done, Guardians. Well done.
This was the beginning of everything.
I need to get this one completed on solo. That's all there is to it. Because I've been down here many times, and on Grandmaster level, and those nasty little hubcap annies, they keep throwing it at me, and I keep standing in it. Get out of the void! All right, let's give out some of these. Crazy Denzel. Holy cow, Guardian. You are absolutely rocking it. Chat, look at this guy. Crazy Denzel. 119. He looks so good, I'm surprised I beat him. Look at that. Crazy Denzel. You look like a million. You just changed your look. Why, Denzel? Why? Because your numbers are so low. That's why. 65 on resilience. But did he die? I don't remember reviving him. You look real good, Crazy Denzel. And he's probably working on the armor to get some 100s in there. Guardians, don't get discouraged if you don't have a bunch of 100s. I mean, you saw Dwight with triple 100s. You see a lot of Guardians that do have some really high numbers on their armor. It takes a while. It takes a lot of artifice armor, really, to be able to fine-tune it to get that. Luckily, I do have a vault filled with it. And, it really depends, too, on how you build everything out. You can get those numbers up. You can get them up. And he did just fine. Now, admittedly, that was just a strike. It was just a strike. How would he fare in something upper level? I would say probably pretty good. But I know that resilience, it helps you. It helps you a lot. Now, I think Speakeasy Bob has gone through a lot. Let's take a look at Speakeasy Bob. Warlock Awoken, a 95 on Resilience, a 102 on Discipline. I think Speakeasy Bob does have a lot of Artifice armor, because I seem to recall running a lot of dungeons with Speakeasy Bob to get that Artifice armor. What is the dungeon this week? Which one is it? Destinations. I want just an orb that's got like every dungeon listed. I don't want to have to go to 25 different orbs. Now, Operation Seraph Shield. I'm not a super fan of this. 0 Hour. I feel like I've done all of those that I needed to do. King's Fall has a pinnacle attached. What? Wait a minute. Is it Heresy on the Moon? It is, Guardians. Pit of Heresy. Can you do this? Is there a harder version? No. So you wouldn't be able to get Artifice armor for this. That's unfortunate. That would be fun to do that on a harder level. Maybe throw a few more enemies in. Spice it up a little bit. You know, put some cumin on it. Put some cumin on it. Now, what do we want to do? What's over here? Spire of the Watcher, and this can be selected, right? Yeah. Master gives you Artifice armor. Who knows how to follow the wires? I'm not a good follower of the wire. I feel like we could go in here and follow this. Ultimately, you climb up the tower and then you jump down the tower because you want to end up in the hole, and that's where you're going to have some fun deep down in that hole. There's a big lot of ugly down there, but it's a good time. It's a good time. Let's see if there's somebody in here. Anubu, thank you for commenting on my shorts on YouTube. It's always phenomenal to see you, Anubu. Let's take a look. Is there somebody that might want to go in and suffer with us? Suffer. Dwight, what are you doing? Dwight's in orbit. I don't know would Dwight want to do this? GP Red's doing something. Hello, Big. How are you, buddy? King of Dark, Orion, Prismatic, Risen. Hello, guys. How are y'all? Queen of Metal, how goes it? Vanguard 1. Zatu is here doing what? Salvation's Edge? Zatu, you're having a party and we weren't invited? Aww. Zatu's a 2035? A 2035. I'm a 2032. I need to be better. Be better. Now, where am I on, do I have anything really here as far as getting another one of these completed? I need to go to this. Open this page. How many buttons do I have to push to get to my challenges? Okay, now let's see. Defeat Scorn with void damage. Man, I just need one more of those. And that's XP plus. Bob, we're going in to do that. Let's see if we can get some Scorn. Void damage. Launch. Not lunch. Launch. Guardians, give these monsters a to-go box and put a nail in the lid. Thank you, K-Fizz, for making that for me. K-Fizz has been a friend to my channel for years. K-Fizz. Although K-Fizz is playing something else right now. Probably Marvels or Pal World. Did you give up on Pal World, Havoc?
I don't know. I was very disheartened when the server got reset. So yes and no. I do need to get back in there and build it all back.
You need to
I
get
have
back in
a bit
there.
of a
You
base.
need to get back in there.
Havoc, did the whole thing get reset? Like everything?
Yeah, we lost
Dang.
the power, and then like it all, except for like it still had my map, and then it still had like the locations of everything, but none of the fast travel points, and then all the buildings and the inventory and characters all got wiped. So it's like,
And I
oh, that's
wanted to
great.
tour it. I
That's
told
rough.
Havoc, I said, Havoc, let's
Yeah,
tour it on live
was
stream,
very
and at
sad.
least we could have all seen it. And you know, he said
Yeah, and
yes,
it was
and
all
we
pretty.
did nothing. We did nothing, and then he lost it
Oh,
like 2
yeah.
days later.
Yeah, it was so sad.
We
Yeah,
had
there was, like, a
severe
storm
weather
or something. I don't
conditions
know what
here
happened.
with heavy winds, and the community is very treed. There's lots of trees here, and there's some areas where the power lines aren't buried, and I'm sure that's probably what happened. Either that or somebody hit a transformer. Oh, I don't like this one.
Several Shadow
Is
Legion
this
raids just
Scorn?
hit the
This is
Cosmodrome.
taken.
That means more hostages. My scouts confirm that
This is
taking the
another one
captives
of
to a
those where a
pyramid
lot of the
installation
stuff is
nearby.
locked. It is locked. All right, now let's try it again. Let's go in. Let's see if we can't get something with some scorn in it. Let's get some scorn in it. Rula, what are you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. What are you up to? How are you treating the day, and how's it treating you? I would like to get this. I mean, especially, you know, since it's a double plus. It is a double plus. And I'm at 99%, so I shouldn't have to take that many down. And then that will actually complete week 14. Week 13, Gambit, defeat Guardians in Crucible or Gambit with scout rifles, submachine guns, pulse rifles, shotguns, grenade launchers. Pretty much all the weapons in the game. Just, you know, take them down. Defeat Guardians with void damage in the Crucible. And Guardians, might I remind you, Mayhem is in town. Mayhem. I feel like I need to go in and get that one done in Mayhem. You know, maybe I should do, I definitely should agree to another exclusive live stream on Twitch with music. Music. There's no scorn here. I love this one. I hate to pull out. There is joy to be found in the depths of this place because it's Cabal. But I'm going to pull out early and see if I can't find some scorn. All right, we're out. I know those folks are probably saying, oh, I know that Speakeasy Bob and that Ransom Rider, and they just left me standing here all by myself. All by myself. Let's see. Jack, yes, we could use a third. I'm looking for some scorn. Speakeasy Bob and I don't know. Speakeasy Bob, I don't know if he needs it or not, but we're looking for some scorn. Do you need it, Speakeasy Bob?
Yeah, I do it, but I'm on like 19%, so I've got a while. I
All
think if
right,
we do
well,
a
it will
night
still
all
help
would
you.
count, but I'm not sure.
It will still help you along.
Yeah.
Lord Snub, ruler of the Snubs, thank you. Guardians, you may not know this, but Snubville, and, you know, it's billions of snubs. Lord Snub demands respect. All right, we're going in. Let's see if we can find some scorn. Which one would have a lot of scorn in the Vanguard operations? I'm trying to just think, where would we find a lot of scorn?
Birthplace.
Birthplace of the Vile, yes. Could we get it to just load for us automatically?
I mean, I guess you could just click on it directly, but
It has to be from the playlist, and if we click on it from the
Then,
planet,
yeah,
it won't
yeah.
count.
Yeah, no, then. Either that one or Lightblade has some scorn, Actually, no, I don't think it does. There's Screams, I think.
Let's see. Well, the swamp has like some screams and 4 or 5 of the sharpshooters.
Yeah.
Oh man, there's nothing here. There's nothing in this one. This is all like Hive and Cabal. Let's see. We're Guardians. We're gonna get one.
Oh,
I think that Jack probably mentioned the only one in the game where we could Birthplace of the Vile.
There is actually the Heist Battleground, the Moon one. That one has Scorn in it. I think that's the only
Yes,
one.
that's where I got my 99% up at, was on the Moon. Okay, let's try another one. Yeah, because it opens up with Hive, and then it goes into boatloads of Scorn.
Yeah.
But I can't even select that with the 3 of us. I can't select it. And if I select the weekly one, there's Scorn only at the very opening, and there's not enough to really do anything. The witch, Sadia, when you go after her, it's all taken in Hive, except for that little opening section. And you have maybe like 10 Scorn there.
Or we could try and go over to the Blind Well area.
It has to be from the playlist.
Or you can do it inside the playlist. You can go outside the loading zone and go there.
What? Where are we? Oh, this is all Fallen.
Yeah.
This is all Fallen. All right, that was, I was disoriented just for a moment there, Guardians, but this is a redo of that one on Nessus, where it's the, what's it called? I don't even remember what that one's called, but I actually like that one. Okay. Exodus Down, Exodus Black, something like that. Okay, can we get lucky? Can we get lucky? Lord Snub, how was your live stream last night?
Not too bad.
I saw where Mix posted another video, and I went in and onto your YouTube channel and tried to send a couple of messages. You know, Guardians, that's how you battle the algorithms. You give thumbs up and you send messages. Jason, how was the raid? I saw you in there having a party without us, I see. Zatu was in a raid. How did it go, Zatu? How did it go? And Jason, thank you for sending the message to me on my YouTube channel. Oh no, wait a minute. This is all Cabal. All Cabal.
Yeah.
Are we just, is there a deficit of Scorn? Is that why we got the new exotic mission and it's filled with Scorn?
I mean, I don't think we've had any other exotic missions with Scorn, so...
Well, we do have the dungeon, and it had an exotic, had Buried Bloodline. Warlord's Ruin opened up with a ton of Scorn. And there was, let's see, was there Scorn beyond the opening? Most of it was, it seemed like it was taken.
Warlord's Ruin? Like
Warlord's Ruin opened with Scorn.
Scorn and Take. It was like Scorn and Taken scattered throughout it, but it was, I think, more Taken than Scorn.
Yeah, the first section was Scorn, and then did we ever see Scorn after that, or did it just go, maybe a few?
I think there was.
There was a few when we faced the ogre. The Scorn come in and they're assisting the Taken.
I think there were some. The first encounter had Scorn in it. I'm pretty sure.
And the second encounter had some Scorn because they come at you up the steps, and there's like a Scorn almost boss that spawns the orbs. But that's not on the playlist. It would not help us get this. Okay, there could be Scorn here in the Dreaming City. This is the Witch. Man, oh man. So we can take out these first few. Why is nothing Why is nothing spawning in? Because this is the only place you get scoring in this.
We're approaching the temple, Petra.
We could
Copy that.
do what
Standing by.
Bob said. We can go to the see if we can get over to the blind well.
So Bob, oh, I got it. I completed it. Woohoo!
Oh, okay.
So we can do this one now and not have to be concerned about it. But can we get to the blind well from here, and will it activate?
Yep, it should. You can.
Let's try it. Speakeasy Bob's on his way already. Woo! They are slinging hatred at me. Why didn't any of them come here with an olive branch and say, "Hey, let's be peaceful partners. Our systems have been destroyed. Our planet is gone." You know, the Cabal came here. Now they still had a planet when Gaul headed out, but then it was destroyed soon after the Red War. Savathun and Sivu Arath. Sivu Arath thinks she destroyed it, but Savathun set that whole thing up and gave it to Sivu Arath as like a birthday present. You know, when you're a billion years old, what do you get your friends when they're a billion years old? You give them a planet full of Cabal and say, have at it, destroy at will. And that's what Sivu Arath did, and she thought she did it, but it was Savathun that set the stage for all of that. If you were here a few days ago, Guardians, we talked about the smartest enemy that we had really ever faced. You know, singly, it was Savathun. They're hands down, like the Witness didn't come close. None of them came close to Savathun. So that really, was this blocked to me? No. That really was just something extraordinary to see her will imposed upon other cultures. She was something else. I'll give it to her. Scream! It destroyed me! Now this should allow Bob to get his completed. And Lord Snub, do you also need it?
What is this for?
This is for one of the seasonal weekly challenges where you have to kill Scorn with Void, I think it was.
Oh yeah, I don't really need it, but I guess I might as well go for it then.
Defeat Scorn with Void damage.
Yeah, I'm just throwing the wood gun then.
Ooh, I'm getting close to 2033. What else do I need here, Guardians? What else? Let me take a look. Challenges. So, week 14 is totally completed. Defeat Guardians with Void damage in the Crucible. Yes. Yes, please. Defeat Guardians in Crucible. Okay. You know, we're gonna get this. Earned points by banking modes. I'll have to wait on that because that's a trip into Gambit. And that's not a plus. This isn't either. This one, defeat Guardians with Void damage in Crucible. That is an XP plus. Guardians, be ready because when this finishes out, let's go in and do some mayhem. And I think that we could get that done pretty quickly. The thing that really keeps me away from this, Guardians, is these foggy situations. You know, they really need a extraction system here. Way back when, Guardians, in the Dark Ages, restaurants and bars had a lot of smoking. Like, it was tragic. Tragic, I tell you. And the thing about it was, you could like say I'm non-smoking, and then they would walk you through 200 smokers to get you over to the non-smoking section. I never understood it. I never understood it at all. Like, why make your non-smokers walk through the smoking section? It didn't make any sense. I always loved it when I was out in California. I stayed out too long. And, you would go into a restaurant or, a club, a bar, and there would be absolutely no smoking. So it was something I always enjoyed. So they need those big extractors brought into this place to clean it up. I would really enjoy this if it wasn't for the haziness. Guardians, this shotgun has good range. Jason, Mayhem is this week. Oh, Jason says we should have gone into the Lost Sector because it's also ate up with Scorn over at the spawn-in spot. Thank you, Jason. Thank you. Luckily, there's several people here. Isn't there? Yeah, there's other players here. And he's shielded. I'm going to have to pick up an orb. So, yeah, that was my thing about this. I really loved it, Guardians. I picked that up. There's no reason why I was denied there. Woo! He's angry. Boom in your face. Wow, that was over that quick. Let's take out the boss man. Burn them down.
Heads up. Power surge.
Oh, power surge. Okay, heroic. This is about to get good. Who is it? The meatball? Wow, already? Oh, but we've got 3 of them. I'm remembering now. You have to pop them at the base. And that breaks the shield. Another one's down, another one's down. A guardian bites the dust. Woohoo! Alright, I gotta get these Screebs. Murderous monsters. We have to explode the Screebs at the foot of the boss. And usually they all like spawn right here. Where are they? Oh my goodness. Screeb explosion. I've been Screebatized.
Guardian down.
Yoo-hoo! They are coming for me.
Guardian down.
They know what I've done. I hope we got him. I hope we got him. That is a timed event.
All good.
All right, Guardians. Let's go into some mayhem. I want to go into mayhem and just have fun in there. Remember, it's your super. It is your super.
I'm off right now.
You've got to get off, Bob?
Yeah, I've got company coming.
All right. Well, I hate that you're going to miss mayhem, but thank you for playing with me.
No problem.
See you.
See ya.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you, buddy. Guardians, let's go in to mayhem and just have a good time. I'm going to use this, right? I'm going to use void weaponry. Let me make sure I am on social. I'm on public. I am on public. So who wants to come in? Who wants to come in and just hang out for this? Because this is some good times. Contest of Elders, GP Red and Acer are in Contest of Elders. Where's Zatu at? Zatu, do you want to come and play on this? Les is with me. Havoc is not going to be coming in. Havoc won't be coming in. And let me see. We want to do one of these for a good time. Den of Thorns. I don't think I've played with Den of Thorns. Contest of Elders. Everybody wants those Elder Flakes. Grim is him. Invite to Fire Team. The Killer Theo. Invite to Fire Team. Dwight, we're going to run just maybe a couple little mayhems to get the void kills. For fun. Just for fun. Dwight's on. I'm going to send Dwight an invite just in case. Dwight, in case you want to play, come on in. Let's see if we can get 6. We've got 4. We've got room for 2 more. Dwight, thank you, buddy. Thank you. This is for XP plus. You need this. You want it. You got to have it. You need it. You want it. You got to have it. That's a tattoo that you want, at the back of your arm here. You need it. You want it. You got to have it. Got 4. We've got 4. Let's go in with 4, and then we'll see if somebody else wants to join. This is mayhem.
You still need one?
Oh, yes we do. Yes we do, Jason. We've only got 4. I'm pulling this out.
Right. Yeah, let me switch to character for it real quick.
All right. ATP, all the players. Oh, Z-Tizzle, you're in the fire team? Are you the killer Theo? Once we get Zatu, we'll need one more. One more. Doc Martin, how are you, buddy? Freckly Frog. Hello, Freckly Frog. Playing Overture. Encore Overture. What is that? I mean, Encore Overture, I would think that's like play the organ.
That's the Encore Overture. That's the
Exotic mission from last episode.
Yeah, that.
Because there's different versions of the exotic mission. I think that's one of the variants.
Mm.
Like we got with this episode. It's like 3 different
Part of
versions,
the-
I think.
It's part of the story. It's like what they did, because like having the missions and the exotic mission.
Yeah.
I saw it to get the other secrets in this one.
Why does it seem so late and I just got here? It's 5:27 p.m. I'm in the Eastern Standard Time Zone of the Southeast U.S. of A, where we eat grits, biscuits, and gravy with sweet tea. I grew up, Guardians, with sweet tea in a bottle. Oh my gosh. And right now, give me a gallon of sweet tea with a straw in it. And I'm talking Southern style, so 2 cups of sugar. I don't drink it, I don't really drink sweet tea on the regular at all, because 2 cups of sugar a day, and I could definitely drink a gallon of it a day. 2 cups of sugar is just too many. Too many. So, but I love sweet tea. I love it. Zatu, your hunter is looking good, buddy. You are looking good. Did I miss a costume? Because everybody's been using that. What were they called? They walked around flailing themselves in the Dark Ages, and they wore that bird mask.
I don't know about that.
What were those guys called? Havoc, you know history. What was it?
I don't know. You're not bird mask. What are you talking about?
Well, during the plagues and all of that, they walked around and they would flail themselves with a cat of nine tails, and
in real life.
Yeah, in real life. But now there's a ornament that looks like that
but
inside
those are
the
two
game.
different things, flailing and then the whole mask thing. The bird mask, that's like a plague doctor, and then the flailing was more of a religious thing.
All right, so what are you saying? Break it all down for us. Break it all down.
Well, those are two
the
different things
mask,
to talk
where did
about.
that mask come from? Why don't I have it? Because I like that look.
In Destiny?
Yeah, in Destiny.
I don't know. I thought you were talking about real life. I'm so confused. No,
I don't
know.
want the mask in real life. People would look at me like I'm crazy town.
Mm-hmm.
It's just one of the ornaments from the reverse.
There you go.
Okay, was it real money?
Oh, it's a skin for the exotic.
Nighthawk.
Yes, thank you.
Oh,
Yeah.
Z-Tizzle says it was the Halloween event. And how did I miss that?
Yeah, I thought he was talking about like Dark Ages.
Well, that
I
was
didn't
my
get it.
reference, Havoc. It was my reference. I think they, took reference from actual events in the world that we live in, real time. From the Dark Ages, back when the plagues were, the Black Death was rampaging through the world. Because that looks like maybe one of those masks that those guys wore. Now, I'm not a historian. Okay, I barely know my history from 5 years ago. But I do remember reading some of that stories. We were on a trip one time, road trip, and Havoc and I were listening to like an oratory history of the Black Death, the plagues, and it was fascinating. And in my mind, I was visualizing everything, and those guys that used to flail themselves, I just saw that look and thought, that's it. That's it. Who did I just see that on? Was that somebody I played with? Or is it someone here?
I did have that Nighthawk ornament, if that's what you're referring to.
No, it's not the Nighthawk one. Alright, I opened somebody up that had it on, but now it's probably gone. There's probably zero chance of me ever having that again. Launch. I thought I launched that before. Maybe I didn't.
You did, but I think you took us out, I think.
Okay. Hit the wrong button. Hit the wrong button. There's 5 or 6 on here. This can be very confusing. Actually, Guardians, when I first started, in the digital age, and I had not really played on anything, I played some Guitar Hero for a few minutes. I remember, like, when Havoc said, get into Destiny, I was like, holy cow, I have not used a controller in forever. And basically just for a few minutes when I was doing something on Guitar Hero, it seems like that was on something from Nintendo. Was Guitar Hero from Nintendo?
It was like PlayStation, or it was on like PlayStation and Xbox.
Well, it had a guitar, right? There was I remember having a guitar. I think it's still in the basement. But then I picked this thing up on a PS4, and I was like, there's so many buttons on here. How will I ever remember what to hit, where to hit, when to hit?
Forever.
And it did, Guardians. I have talked about the stories where I would throw grenades at my feet and kill myself, not on purpose, by accident. So if you feeling like maybe, you don't have the skills, they will develop. You get better with it. You get better with it. Now, if I had this, showing, I have got a lot of kills on my character, DEDs, and they're not AFK. None of my kills are AFK. I have never done that. And, not that that's a bad thing if that's what you wanted to do to build up your numbers. But all of mine are legitimate. I pulled the button. I took them down. Probably, Trinity Ghoul helped me get a lot of kills. There was a time where I simply never left the tower without Trinity Ghoul. There was also a time, really, for Wish Ender. I would say that bows have to be in the top category for me. Oh, Vol was... so Guitar Hero was on PlayStation 3? God, that's been a long time ago. I can't believe that.
It was on 360 as well. It wasn't just a PlayStation game, though.
I kept those here at the house, but never really played with them. But I kept the PlayStations and Xboxes and things around for company. And, when the family would come in, you can, put them in another room and say, there's an Xbox and a PlayStation in there, go have fun. And then they don't come out for hours. Send food in, every 4 to 6 hours, and you don't have to see them a lot. They are contented. They're contented. Not that I didn't want to see them, but the adults were in the other room, and
here's some games go off.
We were trying to catch up on old times, and then the kids, go to the game room and have at it, do whatever you want in there. As far as gaming, okay, I wasn't the parent. They weren't my responsibility. Just don't tear the house down. Don't break any windows. Don't smash a TV. And if you're eating in there, clean your mess up. That's like my rules. Clean your mess up, and the liquor cabinet is not locked, and stay out of it. So, and that they always did. The family was good about coming over to visit. Now they're all grown and they live, in another world. You hear me talk to Quest, and I've got a lot of family in Texas and just all over the place. And so we don't really get to see each other anymore. So now the PlayStations and the consoles, Xboxes and all of that, they're for me. They're for me, and that's what I like. Now, everything in Havoc's room, you know, everything down there, I don't mess with nothing in Havoc's room because everything is definitely set up the way that he likes to have it set up.
The jar in the chat, in like the game chat, said hi to you, Ransom.
Oh, who did?
I think it's the person you matched with said hi, Ransom.
Oh my gosh! What's their? Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Where's my team? I don't see who it is. Lid Jar?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh my gosh, Lid Jar. Hello. Thank you, thank you.
My god, he was hiding in the corner, man.
I'll just figure out your death.
You mean in Mayhem, I'm not even getting... I don't get a lot of ammo in Mayhem? Okay, I need to put... well, I'm trying to get solar kills, though. That's what I'm here for. No, not solar. Void.
5 minutes.
Whoa, that hunter! He smoked me. You smoked me, Mr. Hunter.
Yeah, the guy's in the chat now, by the way.
The guys in the chat, what?
Yeah, so the guy that messaged you in-game is in your chat on Twitch. Not Twitch, YouTube.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Lid Jar, thank you, buddy, for hanging out with me. Lid Jar, why are you trying to kill me? We're friends. Why can't we be friends? Guardians, all is fair inside of Mayhem. Seek and destroy. Oh, that vicious little ice cream thrower.
Oh my god, this build is disgusting.
Ugh. Felt good. It felt real good.
3 minutes.
Yikes! Grenade! I take a grenade for ya. Ooh, ooh. That's Dwight! Ooh, they're everywhere!
You're nearly there. Fight on and claim victory.
We must claim victory!
Victory well executed.
Lid Jar, hello, buddy. How are you? It's good to see you. Thank you for being a fantastic opposing team. Thank you.
But no, it
It was a ton of fun. It was a ton of fun. All right, let's get out some commendations. Commendate. Now, how did we all do? Zatu with 24, Dwight with 19, Lidjar with 17. Lidjar, thank you so much. Killer Theo with 17. I had 9. Lord Snub had 6. But fun was had. Fun was had. Now, let's go in and do this again. Let's do another one. Guardians, I really like Mayhem because it's simply just for a good time. That's what it's all about, a good time. Now, what do I want to swap to? I probably need to be using my shotgun in here, but, you know, it's hard to get close to them, really.
Try your Elsie's rifle, Ransom, because you can take them out from range.
My Elsie's pulse rifle?
Yeah.
LCs. You know, I looked at all those LCs. Is this a good one? Zen Moment and Desperado, Feeding Frenzy and Destabilizing Rounds. I feel like I had a good LCs in the vault. Iron Banner Memento. I wish you could preview these from this screen. I don't like that when you use a memento, if you delete the weapon, you don't get it back. You know, there's no return from that. Here we go again. Lidjar, how are you, buddy? How long have you been playing Destiny? Destiny.
Greetings. You said 3 days.
Oh, 3 days? I thought that was like a smiley face with something on it. Or no, less than 3 years. Less than 3 years, maybe.
Mayhem.
Jack, your name just shows up now as Les. Did you alter it inside of Discord?
Yeah. I did.
Z-Tizzle. All right, Guardians, let's go in. Let's have some good times. Because you know I'm going to need to come back in at some point and do more Trials of Osiris. I have to do a lot of it. I'm trying to get better.
Mayhem.
You know, there's part of me that almost stopped on that plate. I've been programmed.
I'm gonna grab a heavy.
Whoa-wee! I was thinking that was area denial, and it was not. It was not. What was that? Let me switch to area denial. I still like to use weapons in here. Two for one. Woo! Twofer. Twofer.
Please come through the hallway.
Oh. 11 streak just there.
That was unfortunate. That was unfortunate. She threw one at me. I threw one at her. You take that back,
5
ma'am.
minutes left. Keep it up.
There's not a lot you can do when the Nova Bomb is encroaching.
Yeah, blocks all damage.
That's contraband. I think that guys on my offenses.
That shut them down.
Ooh, Zatu, thank you. They got ugly with me.
Oh, he blinked away, man. Damn it.
I'm gonna finish him off. He's weak.
Yikes.
The golden gun approaching.
Yeah, I'm throwing these for
Oh man. Of course I tried to peek it.
Oh, that was fucking funny. I'm probably dead here.
Ooh.
Never mind.
Oh.
Yeah, I was just going off and then just plateaued.
Going free there, rolling out.
Who was behind me? Oh, God, that golden gun.
That shut them down.
Oh, he's so cocky. Wow. That guy's good, the Ares guy. Old people.
3 minutes left.
No, I need to run.
The enemies
I can't believe that traveled that far. It's a far.
Oh, those Pegasus turrets are really annoying.
Why can't I pick that up? Defeat.
Fight again.
No.
Well,
Make sure to pop a tonic if you haven't already.
Head to head with no
You're still trying to get
limits
some
on
of those
their
guns.
Someone
I'm trying to get that
bound to
PvP
lose.
Chrono Rush to drop, but
Wow, Dwight,
Oh,
you
yeah, I just
do
actually
look
got
very good. Who's this? Lone Wizard, you're fancy, buddy. You are fancy. Lord Snub, you and Dwight, a killer duo there. It looks phenomenal.
Truly.
I got that dynamic and connect tremors, but doesn't want to drop.
Dwight with 26, Zatu with 17. I had 10. Team, let's take them down. Okay, I've got one more. They're calling me to dinner. One more, and then it's dinner time. It's going to be dinner time. Rula, do you have to have a Discord to come into the Discord and chat with me? I didn't know that.
Hey, you need an account, don't you?
You need an account.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rula, you need to come hang out. Yeah, absolutely. Get you an account. Are they free?
Yeah. I think so, right?
Yeah, it's free, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
surely.
I think I've had Discord since like 2015. It's never been paid for or anything, so
Yeah, which is nice.
yeah. It's probably the best thing for gaming. 'Cause I think before like 2015, everyone used to use, I think it was Skype, I think.
I used Skype back on the Xbox days, like, yeah, like
Oh, really? I didn't know.
2015, 2016. Skype days, yeah. A lot of my friends were using that.
Yeah, because I think I had like a few people on like PC, but like early PC or back in the day, so I actually had to use Skype to speak to them because there wasn't really anything else on console.
Yeah.
Okay, but 64% on Midnight Approaches. I just completed Potent Projectiles, or we say back home Potent. But Potent, I guess, is how you would really say that. Potent. But Midnight Approaches, 64%. And then this would be completed all except for the Gambit section.
Ooh, Gambit.
That's just a plain-o XP. So they're not even giving you much of a reward to go in there and suffer through it. Suffer.
You do get Bright Dust though.
What do we get there? 75 or 150?
I'm not too sure what the percentage is, or
Complete bonus objectives in the Tomb of Elders. Complete Crucible matches in the competitive playlist. I need to get in there. I've got to do some competitive. I really do. Competitive.
Heck yeah.
Shotgun
It's
as well.
worthwhile for that shotgun, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's great. It's got a lot of good PvE and PvP rolls.
Ooh, this place looks fancy. There's a wait to get in.
Ooh, well, this is meta, I think, right? Or is this some
I think Citadel maybe? Like some Dreaming City architecture. I didn't see the intro screen.
It is. This is the the Root of Nightmares look.
Oh, that's just the pyramid shit.
Dissonance, I believe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that Slayer's Fang is a lot of fun in Onslaught with like a proper build.
Bear against utter chaos.
Super fun.
Everything here now, it's pretty far away. You got to run. I'm gonna run to you.
Oh, the whole team is running at me. That was a bad idea.
Oh my gosh. That was tragic. Why would you do that to me, Guardians?
It's still going.
Well played. Well played. That hurt. That hurt. That little shield bash, it's aggressively mean.
I just can't really go in the middle of the map. That's super up pretty much all the time.
Yeah, there's not much we can do against the good players here. We're keeping up though.
Just spam my trip lines everywhere.
Ooh! Ooh! She was angry. Somebody give her a Snickers bar. Edge Transit. Nathan Crawford, hello, buddy. I touched the edge of his shield, and I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have done it.
I think Sturm is a better play here.
Oh, golden gun! Straight through the heart. Ah, that hurt.
How did he live there? Oh, god damn it.
find anybody.
I can't hear. I think he's getting away. Yeah, he's just running away. On the rank.
Straight through the heart, and you're so vain. You give love a bad name.
Yeah, this team is really obnoxious to play against.
Very. Yeah, I'm like completely caught off guard here.
Well, it is 4 hunters, 2 titans.
It's just the stasis that can't really do anything.
Yeah, I can't do nothing. Heavy maybe.
3 minutes remaining.
Oh my gosh.
Guardians, that felt so good. I had to put 3 in him. Ouch!
Don't let your enemy take this without a fight. You're beaten. This time.
Okay. He had to get me last minute. He had to get me. Nathan, I'm doing good. I hope you're well. I hope you're well.
Ask yourselves, did I throw all the grenades I could?
Who's this guy here? Grim, you look good, buddy. You look good. All right, Dwight with 16, Zatu 13. I only had 8 on that one. Bummer. Bummer. All right, now let's go to the tower. Let's go to the tower. They're calling me to dinner, and it is 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which that's classic dinner time. A little bit early for a lot of folks, but I like to get it in there, get in the kitchen, get it done. Let's head to the tower, and hopefully we got something good. Guardians, I have so much in this game that I need to do, right? I've got tons that I need to do. Let's see if I can't get us to the tower. Come on, tower. Load it in. All right, let me try the back door. Lucky 10p? Lucky 10p. How was Warframe? How was Warframe? Guardians, we've just been rated by Lucky 10p. Thank you so much. Lucky 10p, Destiny God. Destiny God. Thank you, Lucky 10p. And how's the vacation? I know you're in like New Zealand. You're somewhere. DeRousey, Crimson, hello, hello. How are you, Guardians? I know that Lucky's been on vacation, well deserved, and I know I saw the stream today. The thank Lucky 10p. Thank you, Guardian. Thank you. How is your vacation? How is it? I've always thought the area, New Zealand, where Australia, where all did you go, Lucky 10p? You're flying around. Mr. Pizza, thank you for that, Guardian. I appreciate it 100%. You're in New Zealand right now, and I read that you were touring like some of the Star Wars locations, or who else filmed down there? It was Lord of the Rings. I think it was Lord of the Rings 10p where I was reading what all you were going to be doing with your family. And I know you're having a blast. Now, I am in snow, and you're probably in phenomenal climates right now, having the time of your life. That's hard. It's hard to beat those times. It's hard to beat them. But I've actually, never really visited any of those Lord of the Rings locations, and I would love to. I would love to. Right now, you're doing skateboarding and scootering. Skate it and scooter it. Man, oh man, Lucky 10p, my skateboard days are kind of way behind me. I'd break a bone. I've fallen and I can't get up. But Lucky 10p, I want you to know you are 100% appreciated. Thank you for coming to hang out with me and bringing your thousands of followers. I know you have rated my channel several times and you're 100% appreciated. We Guardians got to stick together because there are so few of us inside of Destiny 2 right now. And I still have tons to do in this game, and I love it. I love it. I need more of it, Destiny 2. But yes, the snow, I was actually out in it in the real world. I left, my computer and went out into the real world, stood in the snow, and I got some great comments. It's really... That much snow was like the Forbidden Lands, the Plague Lands back in D1. It's kind of what it reminded me of. But today it's all melting off, so you picked a fantastic time to be away from a big portion of the U.S. Although I think you live, Lucky 10p, are you in Florida somewhere? And Crimson, how are you? Drowsy, how are you? Thank you, Hawthorne. Her friends call her Dot. Thank you, Dot. I wonder why they call her that. Dot, can you hear me?
I was going to say that as well.
Later.
But yeah, scootering. Now, I would love scootering. Thank you, Lucky 10p. Thank you. I appreciate you. All right, now, in honor of being rated, I feel like I need to, definitely go in and play a little bit more of Mayhem. I think I need to do another round. Guardians, we need to push back the light. Drowsy, you're playing Warframe 2? Is everybody... Now, okay, I'm going to say this. I've got Warframe videos on my channel. I joined Warframe in 2018, and the 4 of you are on it. Crimson, do you guys have a like a hideout? And if you don't, you can come on over and use our section. We've got all the research completed. The dojo, Crimson, Drowsy. If you guys don't have it, you should come over and do it with us. Because we've got a lot of assets that you probably need. You probably need the assets.
Alright, well, have fun, Ransom. I'm gonna head out.
Jack, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Are you going to be streaming tonight, Jack?
Yeah, probably later. There's a football game. I think I don't know. I forgot which one it is. I'm going to go watch with my dad.
All right. Jack, thank you for playing with me today. You're always welcome here. You're appreciated, buddy. Thank you. Thank you.
I do. See ya.
Have a good one.
But Drowsy, how long have you and Crimson been playing? I saw Lucky started today, right? Just today. Have you done any of the contest where you need to get your placement and move to the next level, all that kind of thing? But the dojo. Oh, Drowsy, you started 6 days ago. So you're now, what level are you, Drowsy? What level are you? But I love Warframe. The movement is phenomenal. And, I often look at Destiny and be like, oh, we've got 4 or 5 different supers. How can they possibly have more? And then you go play Warframe and there are dozens of Warframes to choose from. Dozens. 87, hello. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Guardians, don't forget to check me out over on, YouTube. And I do often an exclusive stream on Twitch with music. Jason, you return to Warframe?
Yep.
Havoc, are you inside of chat? Do we need to invite Jason into our dojo? How does that work? I don't remember. Most of the research is done in our dojo, and we need to decorate it. We need to fancy it up, make it pretty, make it work. We need some decorations. We've got to add, 87 says we need to add Jason to as a friend and then get a clan invite. Thank you, 87. Thank you. So I love the movement in it, and I love the variety. You know, I use a guy that spreads like infestation, and I really love to spread that infestation, the sound effects, the looks of it all. 87, you come on over, buddy, and join up. Havoc, are you seeing this? Because we need members over there. We need members. I signed into Warframe this morning. Warframe, Guardians, it's a massive game, and it's got a lot of complexities. There's so much variety, about how you want to play.
Together of friends. Now do as friends do. Incinerate each other with your light.
Dwight, do you play Warframe?
No, not me personally. I'm one of those people who are definitely thinking about it now with just, population with D2.
I know,
Really
Dwight, I know. I've been
so many
seeing
other things I might start instead. I'm just so undecided.
I've been seeing all the reports about the population demise inside of Destiny, and I hate it, Guardians, because this is my favorite game. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is my favorite. Oh, man. I was going to slide and burn her. She got me. She got me good. Da-da-da-da-da. Got me good. Cue the music. Cue the music.
Like I said, I would probably never return to Warframe, and I did. I'm actually enjoying playing the game again, so...
Now, how long had it been since you've been there, Zatu?
So I think I stopped playing around 2020, so I didn't play for like 5 years.
Wow. Okay.
The only problem is I don't really have anything good on the game. I think I've got one good weapon, that's it. So I'll need to try and figure out what to
I have got a lot of really good weapons, and there's a weapon in it that just never runs out of ammo, but it can drain you, on power.
Now make it rain.
like a melee weapon or something.
I can't remember what it's called, but there was a set. There's like a set of them, and they're really just phenomenal. They are spectacular. Havoc, do you remember what they're called? And they never run out of ammo, which is a big thing for me.
Yeah, we need to try and see if we can get anyone to play Warframe or something, because no one...
Bubonico! Oh my gosh, if you have a chance to get Bubonico, don't pass it up, because it is something else.
I don't think any of my friends are playing Warframe. I think we just don't really care about it. Playing like Path of Exile and everything at the moment.
Well, what character are you playing as?
I've got a few characters I've got. I think the best one I've got is Rhino.
I love Rhino! Rhino's like a titan.
Yeah.
But that's not the one that's my favorite. My favorite right now is the one that's, wow! I feel like I hit him before he threw that. Your cloak is bad, sir.
Yeah, I just don't have any good like warframes on the game. I'll need to try and look into like crafting some or something.
Now, do you have any of the warframes that are, you know, like the better versions?
I don't have a single prime.
Okay, no primes. All right, well, we're going to get you an invite over, Jason, and you come hang out because you need some friends in there. You need a good dojo. What about the Beekeeper, I call it? It's the suit that's available on the Crazy Town planet.
3 minutes left.
It looks like a Beekeeper, the big mech suit.
Oh, is that the rig or something? The void rig or something?
Havoc knows all the names. I can't keep up with them because there's so many.
It's the void rig. I did that quest recently.
With like the Holy Family, you go to their planet where everything's just
Yeah.
bizarre and ate up. And I
Yeah,
think
like
it
the-
is the Void Rig.
Yeah, I don't think I've actually crafted my own version, but I used the one in the mission. Don't actually craft. Yeah, I've not even crafted my one yet. I do have the blueprints. I've just not done it yet.
I love that
Heroes.
thing. And going down into that the deep and getting all the treasures, it is an absolute blast. Wow, is everybody just using stasis in here nonstop?
Yeah.
Never bombs. Stasis and never bombs.
Oh, he got me from behind? Get off of me. Leave me alone.
Let your enemy take this without a fight.
Stasis. It's just warlocks running forward and Nova bombing everything.
Yeah.
Kind of hilarious.
I don't know how that guy didn't kill me there. Gross. I'm dead now.
And fight again.
I just wish there was like stuff to do on Destiny. I really did. I really do, but no.
Your light means you're never
Yeah, using
truly
Slayer's
dead.
Fang has been like
Embrace that and fight again.
fun recently just because it's new,
Yeah.
but that's about it.
It'll get tired. It'll get really tiring soon, though.
You know it.
Yeah.
Well, it's, you know, it is a sad state of affairs right now with so many people leaving the game or having left the game. Today in the live stream, you know, I mentioned that we've got a lot of people that haven't been active in a few months. And I think that they just, you know, they have everything that they wanted. There may have been a little uptick for this exotic shotgun. They come in and get that, and then they're back out again. Oh, man, it's down to just the three of us. Zatu, Dwight, thank you so much, guys. Let's do one more. Let's do one more.
Heck yeah.
Like, hardly anyone in the clan gets on anymore. I think it's like a few people get on, like Bounty Prep, for example, but no one else is even jumping on because I think they're just sick of the game at this point. There's just nothing to do that's meaningful at all.
And
yep.
Inside of Destiny 2, you're talking about Zatu.
Yeah, just no one really cares about the game anymore. Like, out my whole raid team that we did with Salvage and Edge, I think like me and one more just out the raid team. It always jumps on every so often, but the rest is, yeah, they don't want to play the game anymore. Which sucks.
Well, Zatu, you know, now I've told you this before. I'm going to repeat it because you're important. You know you can find a home over here with Coterie of Arms. And you can bring your friend with you. I love a good accent, Zatu, and you've got a fantastic one. And does your friend speak English?
Yeah, yeah. So the people in my clan, they're all over the UK.
That's all right. We've got people
Yeah.
all over the UK already.
Yeah, this clan I'm in is more of a UK-based clan, so it's like some from Scotland, some from like England, Ireland, just all over the UK.
Ah, that's wonderful. You know, we've got several from England that are in the clan, and I am sure they would love to have someone in, you know, more in their time zone. Because like
Yeah.
you, it's late for you right now. Isn't it like maybe 10 p.m. for you?
It's 11:15 here.
Okay. So it's getting late for you. But yeah, you know, just so you know, you're welcome here, Zatu.
Appreciate the invite, but I don't think I'll ever leave the clan I'm in.
All right. Guardians, we're going in for another one more. And chat, listen, you know, if there are any of you out there and your clan may not be active, I'm not trying to pull you from your clan. I just want you to know that there's options. You know, if Zatu's in a clan that's just simply not playing anymore, you know, he's got options. But it sounds like there's a few hardcore players with him where he's going to stick with it. And maybe they can recruit and get some more folks back.
Yeah, no disrespect or anything. I didn't want to mean anything there, but
I did not take it like that at all, Zatu. I mean, I know how it is when you've got people that you play with.
I get on well with a lot of them over there, and we did like the day one Crota's End and that, and even if the game's like not in a great spot, I don't think I would ever leave over there.
Right.
Oh no.
Yeah, it makes a difference when you've got friends that you know you can depend on and you know each other's play style. It makes a big difference.
I'm hoping they do come back for the Frontiers raid though. I do miss doing the raid with them all. There's no reason to do raids anymore in the game. I'll do them for like fun every so often, but yeah, there's just no reason to jump in anymore.
I do still
which
need
more
the
am I, guys?
exotic. I need the exotic from Salvation's Edge.
Well, if you get a team ransom and you need one more, let me know. I know the raid's a decent
We're-
amount, so.
We have kind of been in the same situation where there's not, you know, a lot of people that are playing right now. And I've not really wanted to be in Salvation's Edge, and I probably need to go into it. You know, I did it 3 times. I'm 100% completion rate, but I need to do it way more than 3 times because ultimately, you know, completion rates aren't major for me.
I don't blame you for not wanting to do it more than 3 times, so.
But it's, you know, it's just not something. Guardians. Now, I love Destiny, okay? I've been playing D1, D2 for 10 years. And I just am not big on the new raid.
Yeah, I haven't been a big raider in a long
I wanted to
time.
love it. Dwight, I wanted to love the new one, and I ended up, you know, not loving it.
Yeah, it's not great.
Now, having said that, look, there's differing opinions. We love discourse here on the channel. But, you know, people didn't like Root of Nightmares. And I actually thought Root of Nightmares was a really good time.
Yeah, the higher end players, like the content creators, didn't like it because it was so-called too easy. That's why they didn't like it. which isn't a bad thing at all.
Yeah, because there can be, you know, different levels for different players, and but you know, those same players complained about how, you know, nobody got it, nobody finished that quickly inside the new raid. You know, they were like not happy about that.
It was just too long. The problem with that raid is too long. It's got timers. It just makes it tedious.
Yeah, and what we need really, Zatu, is just more fun. They need to be more fun.
Yeah, that's the thing. They're getting to the top percentage of players, and that's not a good thing. It just means not a lot of players are going to play the game. They're just going to leave again.
I want them to be. I want them to be selectable. You know, where you can have like maybe 4 or 5 different levels to play with. It seems like that would be doable. You know, where you can decrease maybe the amount of enemies on the entry. I mean, we do that with Grandmasters already, or with Nightfalls.
Yeah. The Division did something similar too. I think it would be pretty possible.
I think the difficulty-wise for a raid would be around Crota's End. I think that was the perfect. Like, it wasn't too easy or wasn't too hard. I had no problem with Crota's End. Some people probably think Root Namers is way too easy, which it is easy, but I didn't dislike the difficulty.
I liked Crota's End. I was a fan.
Yeah.
One final push and victory is yours.
Yep. I'm honestly not a raider like at all these days. I'm just happy my friends and I have been able to make our own fun with sparrows and everything.
I could not ask for a
victory.
Turn into a much bigger thing, and it's just how we have our fun.
Well, and you guys have a great time. I'm looking forward to new content on your channel, Dwight. I'm looking forward. I would have hung out with you for a while in there today, but I felt like there was like a technical difficulty.
Oh, like literally I fell asleep while I was streaming, and so when the game like auto closed out or whatever, it just went to a black screen because it's been on for like hours. I was trying to get that Legato slug shotgun in the
Oh, you were doing competitive? Is that what you were doing?
No, I was doing the Lost Sector. Trying to get a world drop weapon.
Okay, all right.
And just hours later, I'm like, I'm gonna sit down, and then I just fell asleep. Stream's still on.
Z-Tizzle, you're trying to get Zali's Bane. I love that weapon. You know, I deleted the harrowed version yesterday. I think I deleted it. And I really love the bespoke one. I usually try to carry it with me. I don't have it right now. But Zali's Bane, it's worth going in there and just, you know, grabbing it. It's worth grabbing it. Is this Heretic's Fervor any good? Slide Shot and Bipod, or was this the one I was supposed to delete? I do like Slide Shot, reloading from sliding, yes. And Bipod, this will have 2 rockets in it. You know, I'm a big fan of Crux Termination. This has reconstruction and tracking module. I love tracking module. I know it probably decreases the amount of damage that you do, but tracking, it's your friend. It is your friend, and I really like it. But Z-Tizzle, we need to all go in. You know, Havoc used to really work on getting the raids set up for us, and Vol, and then Soupy Sandwich was instrumental in that, and K-Fizz, and we kind of haven't been in there, as that team hasn't been in there as in a while. But we just went through Vow of Disciple, and we had a real good time in there. I enjoyed it. You know, I had to break for dinner. I think that was New Year's Day, and in the South, you know, it's black-eyed peas and collard greens, some type of green, and we had to break for dinner. But I came back, and we finished that and had a real good time. A real good time.
Is this Sutek in the tower here?
Let's see. Who's... Yes, it is.
He's a speedrunner, I believe.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, one cool thing about the cistern where all my friends hang out in Sparrow, that's where a lot of speedrunners practice certain tech and stuff like that, so you get to see a lot of speedrunners just hanging out in patrol.
Yeah.
I have been with some teams that were absolutely so fast, like you couldn't believe it. You could not believe it.
Yeah, you've got one legendary friends list, Ransom.
I feel like it's a pretty good list.
Pretty dang good.
It's a pretty good list. But I'm going to, Dwight, I do really enjoy just, a casual pace through a lot of stuff. I don't mind shooting the enemies. I ran with Aegis, like a year ago. And it was Aegis and Zemo, and I don't think Vendetta was in there that night, but Aegis is legendary. And, I was telling Aegis, I said, well, it's not really for me because I can't move that fast because I'm not good with Eager Edge, not good enough to use it. And I think it really, kind of irritated Aegis that I said that. It was no offense to him. It's just that it wasn't really for me because I'm not fast enough to be able to keep up with the speedrunners because those guys are really fast. It's like,
a lot of people
you, Dwight, you can absolutely fly through them. Zatu can. And several of the people that I play with are so fast. And EXO, you're absolutely rocking in there. Thank you, EXO. And it's a lot of people that I've played with, and I think Aegis was mad because he later said, well, I didn't think this stuff was for you, Ransom. And I said, well, it's not, but I still appreciate seeing other people do it, But I know he really probably got mad at me for that. Because I've not talked to him.
Let's see what we've got.
But it's just it's the way that you create excitement in the game, Guardians.
Speed on the mind.
Yeah, it's the way you create excitement. I know a ton of people go to Aegis for those charts and graphs. And that's okay. It just different styles are for different people, really. I was talking to Holding a Grenade, who's a phenomenal Guardian from up in Canada. Holding a Grenade, hello. And I just really enjoy... Holden can, go super fast, and he can take a casual pace. But he actually prefers, the casual pace and doing, the bulk of the encounters. And I don't mind it. I don't mind doing the encounters one bit. Often I may not know exactly what's going on in the encounter, but I still don't mind facing. Because Guardians, there's a lot of things in the game where you can, and Dwight knows this because Dwight has sparrowed like all through universes inside the game, outside the walls, the boundaries. And there's a lot of ways to get through this stuff. I remember
so many ways.
That way when you, like Warlord's Ruin, there's a wall that you can like die next to, and then it respawns you totally in the next area. And then there's a way to go underneath the map in the new, what's the new dungeon? Is it Vespers? I don't remember the names of all of these.
Yeah, Vespers.
You can go underneath the map and skip a ton of that. And there's just a lot of ways to shorten your time. And I think if you're after just a specific drop, and you have completed it just the normal intended way, I don't have a problem with people going through. If you found it, you know how to get there, or you watched a video, be good to your content creators. They put those videos up that make a difference. Go for it, use it, and it's there at your disposal. And if Bungie wanted it fixed, they'd fix it, right? So they're a-okay. It's how movement speed inside of Warframe is so quick. It was a glitch, and the people at Warframe said, "Hey, everybody's loving this," because I played prior to it just being, you know, a part of how the game works, and they said, "Let's embrace this. Let's change it." It's like back when Destiny found out that Titans could move faster than Hunters with our little fast forward, like an insurmountable skull fort, and you could just blast through the map moving so fast. It was immediately nerfed, like, you know, just a couple of weeks later, that was nerfed. And I'm like, why? I was having so much fun. I was loving it. You know, if you don't want me to be able to beat the Hunter, make the Hunter a little bit faster. But don't kill my good time. And often, Guardians, I think that can be the mistake. You know, if a big gob of your game players are loving what they're doing, make it available. We just talked about this in a prior live stream. If the eager edging, and there's another way, Dwight, what is it when warlocks can put down like their well of radius or something and they can pop off?
Well skating.
Well skating.
Yeah.
This skating, that skating, XYZ skating.
Yeah, make it available. Make
It's
make
fun.
it something available in the game. You know, eager edging with these swords. Make that thing available. Make it part of the gameplay. Because it is limited to the number of people that have eager edge, first of all. And I know there's a lot of swords now that have that. But you may not have one, and you might want to move fast. Nikki Satz went through the Grandmaster just recently with me. Zatu's been through it with me. Dwight, I think you did. Birthplace of the Vile. Is that the one on the Throne World?
Yep.
And you can just skip past so many of the screebs. There's big sections that have bottomless pits. You can just eager edge it, and whammo, you are across the map, and you're at the next Overload champion, and you're moving on. Make it part of the game, Bungie. Just put it in here for everybody to enjoy, and make it, you know, a button push, and give it to us. Just give it to us. And I'm unanimous in that, 87. Guardians, I want to thank everybody that hung out with me today. And I especially want to thank Lucky 10P. I want to just give you a little story before we close. Lucky 10P, a long time ago, I did a raid with Lucky 10P. Lucky 10P is one of the noted members of We Don't Work Weekends. The founding member was Crimson, who I've raided a lot with, and a lot of in-game. Crimson has a war table chat with me, and Crimson founded We Don't Work Weekends. But I think Lucky 10P is probably the most famous because he has hundreds of thousands of subscribers, followers across multiple platforms. And a long time ago, you know, we had done a couple of raids together. We played together. We did, I guess it's Excision, the 12-man event against the Witness. And he highlighted my channel, and he highlighted one of my videos over where I was born. And it changed my channel, really, with hundreds. I got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of followers that week, and a big thank you to Lucky 10P and him shining a light on content creators, live streamers that don't have that super-sized platform. Thank you, Lucky 10P. You've been an upstanding guardian, and I give a tip of the hat to you. I want to thank everybody that played with me tonight. Thank you, Zatu. Jack was here earlier. Everybody that stopped by inside of the Discord, you guys are appreciated. We had several people come in and chat and hang out, and I love that. That is what really can help save Destiny, is playing with friends and having a good time. And you guys are 100% appreciated. Everyone that came in on the raid tonight with Lucky 10P, thank you. Check out my channel on YouTube. Watch some of my shorts. They're little snippets out of gameplay. They're meant to be fun. And check those out and give me a thumbs up. I need them. I'm fighting the algorithm. and the algorithm is powerful. It's like The Witness. I'm pushing back. I'm fighting. And thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'm Ransom Rider. This is my favorite game, Destiny 2. Bye. Bye. Thank you guys. Thank you, Zatu. Thank you, Dwight. Dwight, when are you going to stream again?
It depends. If there's like a PvE thing that I'm grinding, or you know, if there's anything big happening tonight, I'll be streaming tonight for sure.
Dwight, if I am awake or up or have any monitor phone near me, I will come hang out with you and
Awesome.
watch you battle the darkness.
I would appreciate it, man.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Zatu.
Sometimes.
Thank you, Havoc.
Yeah.
Chat. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Bye.